Arch, we're live. Yeah, I just pressed start. Yeah, run the intro. Not the 7-minute one? I thought you like a long intro, Arch. Bear doesn't like it. Okay. You want the short intro? We'll run it now. Hello, Archie here. Just checking the audio. What the hell? Why does this stupid fucking audio do this? You know, that really pisses me off. I come into the studio, I'm late, right? I am late. And then I try and start the show and the audio is fucked. It's fucked. Hey, that wasn't fucked. Audio. Fuck, that was fucked. We'll just see. Hello, sound check. We're doing some sound check, some mic checks. Let's have a look here. We're going to get this fuckaroonies. Get the fuckaroonies working now. How is that, guys? Marketing genius. Yeah, it's how is that? That's better. That's better. Okay, we're all mic'd. We're hooked up. We're wired. Fuck me dead. I made a few purchases. Fuck me dead. I'm going to have to work my fucking ass off. I've maxed out the credit card. Maxed it out. I got completely shit-faced a week before Christmas, and I bought a few things. And the zeal knows all about this, okay? So I got to be totally honest with you. The zeal, he knows all about this. And I got to tell you, what the fuck do I do? I don't know what to say. Tan, I got to make some announcements. I've made some purchases. They come in. I got boxes all over the studio. Boxes. It's all fucking happening. Now let's have a look here. We got Patel G01, $5. Marketing genius. Torture us until we super chat to tell you to stop. Okay. So I went a little bit crazy. I kind of getting my mojo back. By the way, guys, I got a fundraiser. If you want, I got a few Christmas cards where the punters piped. See, I had Christmas cards, but they needed to send me. They needed to send me their address, because how do I send a Christmas card if I don't have your address? The big letdown was Rolex. He begged me, I want a card, Arch. Yeah, that didn't go so well. So I got a couple. I got Captain. This was JJ's big fan. He never gave me an address to send that to. So I've got a Christmas card. One, I got Lux Report. I'll give that to Lux when I see him. I'll give him Lux Report's Christmas card. I can do that. But I got a couple left over on the floor. So, yeah, I got a couple left over. So I can easily send these. Who have I got one for? I got one for Rolex. He never showed. Ron. Sirocco. I got to get Sirocco's address. Got to get that address to him. And I had Tommy. Why? I don't understand why some of these guys on my own team won't give me their address. So we got a couple. Now, guys, I got to tell you, I went crazy on the expenditure. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. Now I got to pay the card back because it wasn't my money. I put it on credit card. How do you think I paid for this shit? So let's have a look and let's see whether I should send it back, because I got a few things I've got, and I've actually gone and got some watches out so I can put them in this. So firstly, let's have a look here. I bought this. It's a watch box. Okay, no more LV. I can't afford that 10. That's ridiculous. But look at this. Tell me what you think. So this is a Scalito del Test, the Italian one. And the only thing that's annoying is it doesn't stay open. Like, it doesn't have like a clip. It's kind of, okay, it stays like that. It just fucking folds. But you gotta bend it a bit. I think you bend it a bit like that to just get it into. Then it'll memorize its thing. So that's this box here. Fuck! That annoys me how it just slams down like that. Fuck, that annoys me. So that's a watch case. What do you think of that? Should I send it back? And then the other thing I got, where's the fucking paste? I had some leather paste. I can't fucking find the paste. I had paste. I got to clean something up before I show it to you. I got a briefcase. Oh, fuck! Where did I put the paste? Where is the paste? Where's the paste? I'll find the paste. Where's the fucking paste? Where did I put the paste? I don't know where the paste is. Anyhow, where the fuck did I put the paste? I had some paste. Where the fuck did I put the... Anyhow, we got more stuff I've been purchasing because why? I don't know. I just was in a weird mood, and I've done a few stupid things. I got to work my ass off to pay for the fucking purchases. Fuck me dead. Here we go. Patel G01, $5. Archie, it's the worry that you'll add them to the ArchieLuxury newsletter where you mail their address, uninvited dating advice, and your usual ramblings. Thank you. Now we've got Patel G01. That clipless box will snap on your Patek one day. Be careful. Thank you. Okay, so what else did I buy? You know how I had a briefcase I gave to Tan? I actually bought this box, this one here. I just got to clean the handle up a bit. I'm just cleaning it. Just cleaning the handle. Just got a little bit of stuff. I got to clean that. See you later. Okay, so this was what I purchased. It came yesterday. It's the sister briefcase to TINT. It's a little bit smaller because I'm not the CEO. I'm just the hired talent. Okay. So this is the briefcase I bought. I wanted one of these. And the thing I love about stuff from Japan, smokers. It's got a smoky flavor. I like it. It's got a smoky flavor in it. And it's got everything there with it, keys, and it's got all the shit with it. And so it's a briefcase. There we go. I got one of these. I wanted it. And the thing is, I'm not buying. Why does that fucking do that? What's he fucking done here? I'm not buying colors that I don't want. I am only buying the gray. I like the gray, that Adios. I like that Adios color. I like the Adios. That's what I like. I like that color. That's the only color because I've got that. I got this one here too. See, that's in the Adios. It's a little bit. It's not polished. But it's sort of the same theme. And so I'm trying to keep it all. That's it. That's all. I just need a few briefcases. And that's it. I'm not buying 10 of them. I'm not going to have a collection of them. I just got a few of them. And the other thing I'm going to do, I really want to get this room fixed, is I want to get rid of those 2 cabinets there because they were in the burglary. I'm going to get a new one. I'm going to sell these on Gumtree and get a new one. I don't think I need 2. I just need 1. So, yeah, that's what I will do. I will replace that. I think that would be a better idea. That would be a good idea to get rid of the bad vibe. I don't want to get the new chair too. We're going to get the chair organized. I want it done nicely. So that's kind of how I feel about it. I think that'd be a good idea. So we got a super chat here. Patek Philippe, $5. Why will Tag Heuer never be respected as a luxury watch? Archie, to try to tell us why it shouldn't. Well, the thing about Tag is you know what? I actually am in love with the Monaco. I'd love to get a Monaco again. Fuck me dead. That just had sex appeal. It had genuine fucking sex appeal. So the question is, what do I want to get? Okay, so the answer to that is simple. I would really, 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 really like to get a Monaco. Okay, so what did Tag Heuer do that was so terrible? What they did was, it's kind of they did a Marcelo. They bought technology not just from a dormant Swiss dinosaur. They bought it from Seiko Industries, Seiko Industries. And they tried to pass it off as an in-house movement. Really uncool. And that's what happened with Tag Heuer. And nothing wrong with Seiko. I love Seiko as a brand. I love Grand Seiko. But that's not cool. That's not cool to do that, okay? It's just not cool to do that. You don't do that, okay? It's not cool, okay? That's what happened. So, it was a very uncool thing to do. And uncool is not good. So, that's what happened with Tag Heuer. And here we go. Let's have a look here. We've got another super chat. Patel G01, $5. Look around your room and tell us the biggest tax deductions, lowest to highest, from a few pieces you see if you gift out. By the way, guys, Madman got me a bottle of Macallan 15. That's that blue bottle there. Tax deductions. Yeah, I got to give them out. What should I have there? I got to tell you, I got some really good stuff. I got a watch. I got a winder. I got a really expensive broken. Okay, when I say broken, it never fucking worked properly. It was a Orbital winder. Even the burglars left it behind. That was fucking garbage. I got this helicopter. The burglars, the cunts, they fucking broke my helicopter. My Vietnam era helicopter. They broke it. And they put spilled paint all over it. I'd like to, so there's the helicopter. I'd like to get rid of that because they broke it and they poured shit all over it. I had to clean it up and it's never quite been the same. But yeah, that survived the burglary. I'd like to get rid of that. That's a $200 helicopter. Fuck me dead. I don't know why I bought half this fucking shit. You know that? Thank God the burglars didn't touch my metronome. Those clueless cunts wouldn't know what a fucking... I got a nice German wooden metronome. Clockwork metronome. Stupid cunts wouldn't know what that's for. Yeah, so that's kind of the stuff I've had here. I got a few tax deductions. I got a few good. That helicopter. I got a few planes. I got stuff I want to get. I gotta go and see. I gotta go to Cairns as well. I'm just running out of money. I've been fucking. I know I got money, but my card went crazy over Christmas. I have been hedonistic in my pursuits. That's what I've done. I have been totally hedonistic in the pursuits. That's what I've done. I did all the dumb things. Okay, so that's what happened there. We got a super chat from Brett. Mark II, Brett, $2. Have you considered going no credit cards for 2024? You're joking, aren't you? Firstly, I got to pay the fuckers off. I'm fucking maxed the bastards out. Okay? I have maxed the bastards out. Patel G01, $5. Do you ever see anyone respecting Frederick Constantine? Frederick Constant? No way in the world. That is absolute garbage of a brand. You know, that is absolutely garbage. That is garbage, man. I fucking hate that brand more than I can fucking... I just hate it. Hate it so much. And I'm really disappointed. Rolex wanted a Christmas card. He didn't give me his address. I just sent him a WhatsApp. I need your address for the Christmas card. I don't know. He doesn't do anything. He won't come on. He's very passive aggressive. Toyota Mo, I'm sending you smokes. I've got the double happiness smokes are going to you. We got Machine Gun Chris, Watch Lounge. How are you?
I was actually just about to join as you sent me a link. That's funny.
Thank you. Machine Gun Chris, I actually I got that watch I'm sending you in the mail.
Cool. I appreciate that. Like I said, you don't have to.
It's only a little vintage shitter. It's not a great watch.
It's sentimental, man. It's from you, so I won't sell it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a Faber, you know, just a shit. It's sort of a semi-pseudo. It's okay. It's actually not a bad little watch, okay?
Speaking of watches, I actually just picked up a new watch. What you would probably consider a shiter, but if you look up the Seiko 62 Moss reissue, the gold and black, that's the one I just got today.
So you got a Seiko. What's it called again? Seiko.
The 62 Moss reissue. It's golden black
60,
indices.
60 or 62? 62
62.
Moss. Sorry, 62 Moss.
62
Got it?
Moss. Like the old one, the original one.
Actually, I got to tell you something. I want your advice on a few things, okay?
What's that?
Just getting it now. Here we go. I got a few things I need your advice on. Here we go. So this is the, oh, fuck. Actually, 1965 diver. I like it. And it's on that rubber, is it?
Yeah, it's on Tropic Rubber, and it's the golden black indices.
How much is it? How much is it?
It retailed for $1,200, but I picked it up. I picked it up secondhand, really cheap. I'm not gonna. I'll let you know in the messages how cheap, but I got it from a buddy.
Come on, tell us how cheap. Come on, man. Come on, share it. But no one's watching.
$500.
Okay, $500 is not. I think that's good buying for 500. You could always get your $500 back.
Oh yeah, easy.
And that's a nice. So it's not a garbage watch, is it? It's not garbage.
No. It's modeled after the OG Seiko diver, basically.
Yes. Man, that's beautiful stuff. What do you think?
I like it. Like, say, it wears comfortable. It's like 40 millimeters, 20 millimeter lugs, so it wears. Yeah. You can throw all kind of straps on it.
So does it come on a bracelet as well, or they only sell it on that? I don't like the rubber. I got to be totally honest. I don't fucking like the rubber they've used. Now, some people have put this hexagon. I like that. That looks cool. I like the perforated straps.
I think certain versions do come on the bracelet, but this one I think only comes on rubber. But I can get an aftermarket bracelet though.
Let me catch up. Just 1 minute there. Let me catch up there. I got to catch up there. Patel G015. Do you ever see one respecting Frederick Constant? No. Including the pontiff himself, who flip-flops more than a fish fillet. Thank you. And you know who owns Frederick Constant? It's owned by Citizen now.
Yep. Yeah, Citizen owns a lot of brands. A lot of people don't know Citizen owns Arnold and Son as well.
Oh, fuck. That's a dog shit brand if ever there was one. Showcase watches, £10. I have recently discovered a new passion within the hobby. I was getting very bored with modern, so I've been spending the last few months educating on vintage watches. So much value and more interesting. Yeah, vintage. The problem with vintage is it often doesn't fucking work too well.
You gotta buy the seller.
You've got to really. There's so many. Every time there's a dollar to be made, some cunt will do something to make it seem like it's something it's not. And here we go. Patel G015. You used to say every man needs a Datejust. Does that still ring true today? I actually think every man needs a sports steel Rolex. They need a sports Rolex. Sports Rolex. I would say Datejust is okay, but I'm moving away from. I love the Datejust, but it's no longer the entry point. They're actually getting expensive, and I would say every man needs a Rolex instead of Datejust. Datejust has become very Wimbledon, Blue Dial. They're becoming a bit. Yeah, it's changed. We got a super chat here. Patel G015. How do you behave in a luxury watch store? For example, do you boss the staff around and tell them you could cut a $90,000 check right now? You know what? I don't even like to go to my local watch stores. There's Hourglass and Langford's in Brisbane. I fucking don't even like to go there. And they suck. They really suck. I mainly look at watch stores when I'm overseas. They really fuck. Mark, do you go to watch stores much yourself?
If I'm on vacation, yeah. But gentlemen. But mostly what I'm like I stay in touch with my AD. Sometimes by text, sometimes I pop in, but the answer is no. I don't a lot. If I'm out of town, yeah, because I don't mind bothering staff, but I try and leave my guys alone until I really need them.
Yeah. Hey, I think the way to behave. You know what? I don't like ADs. I think realistically, I would seriously. I'm really an advocate for the grey. Just pay the price on the grey market. Don't kiss ass.
Yes, but what if you can? What if you have friends at the? Listen, I've got two ADs who have sold me watches kind of recently. So
yeah, look, I just think, just save your dignity, mate.
you know what?
So,
I have never had to get on my knees at an AD. So I really don't even, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you just have to be likable. Look, speaking of likable, let's get somebody on the show who is not likable, who is the antithesis of likable. The Republic has been Rob, Chris, Mike, Archie.
What's up?
hey,
Mark, you'll probably appreciate the watch I picked up today. I picked up a 62 Moss reissue.
Oh wait, you know you're a little muffled there. What?
Sorry, can you hear me? I picked up a 62 Moss reissue, the Seiko.
A 62.
and the ranchers on the stream.
See, he's been summoned. Wait, Chris, which reissue?
The 62 Seiko Moss, the Seiko 62 Moss.
What is that? Like a Captain Willard?
A Seiko.
No,
Seiko. I had it on the screen before.
Like
Nice.
their OG diver. It's black with the gold indices.
Nice. Yeah, Seiko going back to the well. I like Seikos. I got a few.
You gonna catch up on like super chats anytime soon, or you know?
Here we go. We've got another super chat here. Let's go for it. Mark 2, Brett $2. MGC, Archie, when will you expose Luxury Bazaar? MGC. What's that? What's MGC mean?
If he's
Mark
talking
Wahlberg,
about me,
cheers.
Mark.
I think he's talking about Machine Gun Chris. But
Yeah.
there's nothing
There's nothing to expose.
Guys.
There's nothing to
I'm still on
expose. They're
good
good
terms.
guys.
I still talk to Roman. I still talk to Adrian. I'm not, collabing with them or anything, but I still talk to all these guys. They're all good people.
They're good people.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Follow-up
Exactly.
question for the dog trainer.
Here we go. Mark Patel G01, $5. Dog shit 101. Name 3 watches that people around you think are cool, but are just absolute fucking trash.
Well, the Seiko 1962 reissue. Let's start with that. Number one.
Hey, for what I picked up for, you can't complain.
Was it over $1?
Yeah.
Brave talk coming from the man with the Longines GMT.
Okay, look, the Longines. Let's go with that. I actually tricked Ron the actuary into buying it. I mean, I it's not trash, but
that's not really a high bar.
Exactly.
That's like being the skinniest guy at a Golden Corral.
I mean, this is a tough one because honestly, I like garbage watches. I like watches. Okay, I like nice watches. I like cheap watches. I
also like garbage watch channels, obviously.
Yes. Anyway, Patel. Well, look. I'm not a big fan of Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, or Vacheron and Constantin. None of which are garbage, but all of which hurt my face to say. Watch what I have to do. Vacheron and Constantin. People say that the French are mean, but I believe it's because they consistently have to twist their face in order to pronounce their words. Yes, it even hurts to laugh en français. So, I'm not really big on any of these.
Rob me, Jerry Lewis.
So you can put the whole trilogy into that category, Patel, and that's all I've got to say about that.
But that's 2 watches. We still
No,
need
it's 3. It's 3. It's a trilogy.
So what's the trilogy? The
Audemars Piguet, Patek Philippe, et Vacheron et Constantin.
So you think? Okay, so that's all right.
There
That's
you
3 brands.
Listen, if I can have a bonus, Clyde, can I have a bonus?
Fine.
Lyrique. I throw the lyrique into that category, not because of you, mon ami, but because of the beret wearing, diaper wearing Frenchman. Yes. Okay, on we go. Onward and upward.
Or more
Listen, SR Bell, if you're listening to me, lose my email address. Thank you.
Here we go. We got Super Chat. Patel G01, $5. Archie, if you were to describe a modern Wiss, how would you describe them? And yes, let's see if you say watch idiot servant.
Servant.
sorry,
that's good.
servant. Who the fuck cares? You know what?
A before
Watch
H.
collectors are
okay.
nuts. Watch collectors are nuts, greedy, selfish sons of bitches. That's the the ones I like.
That's
the
all of
ones
us.
I like.
That's their good points.
That is all of us. Speaking of watch idiot savants, wearing the Tiffany today.
Tiffany.
The Tiffany
Nice.
that we can't call Tiffany because it's not Tiffany, but it's close enough to Tiffany.
It's a clone now. Oh wait, there's a super chat.
Is it a super clone? Is it a super clone?
Clone.
We got a super chat. Where have you been? We got Patel, Jesus. So I got to say this to you. You know, average watch collect. Look, they're nasty fuckers. Okay, they are nasty. They're not the cool people that we used to think they were. Okay, they are nasty fucker roonies. Okay. Now we got some.
Wait, did he just rub the mug?
No, I'm still here. I did not touch the mug. I'm checking the Insta.
It's hard for you to know if you have touched the mug or not when you got the camera off.
Listen, it's not true. Real quick, I got to check the Instapot to make sure it's not going to explode in the kitchen. I'm making.
Here we go. We got a super chat from Patel G01, $5. Name 3-piece absolute fuck off pieces that the average punter could add without spending more than 35,000. Let me get that.
Wait. Is that 35,000 total or each?
Total. Total.
No, I think he needs to clarify that with another super chat.
Jeez, you're rough, Clyde.
Well,
name 3-piece absolute fuck. Now, let me tell you this now, okay?
He obviously has
for that sort of money. Let me run it by you.
Oh.
Okay, when I say 3-piece, you want a chrono, a GMT, and a diver. That's what I think as a balanced 3-piece.
Wait. Okay, a chrono, a GMT, and a diver. Okay, a Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. I'll make it Speedmaster, Man on the Moon. A diver, a bluesy Submariner, and then a what was it? GMT.
Yeah.
An
Explorer 2 Polar.
I'd have to say 3-piece fuck off collection. I reckon the Breguet, that's 8,000. The gold type 21. Let's say 10,000 US.
It's a chrono or your diver because it's kind of both.
That's a chrono. That's a chrono because it's not a marine. The marine is the diver. It's not a. It's a chrono. As a diver, we're going for the two-tone bluesy. I don't think you can beat that. So what's a two-tone bluesy? 16,000.
17, 18.
Yeah, about there. Yeah.
Okay. So how much money we got left? We got 10 and 17. What's that? 27. We got how much left?
8.
Okay. You know what we're going to do? Let's go for a duo reverso. How's that?
All right.
3 brands.
There's a super chat.
Super chat. We got super chat. Patel G01, $10. Now the 3 pieces you just made. Does a man need anything more than this, or does he need to hoard and possess 8 watches that will be damaged from the Mr. Porter box? You know what? I really wish 3 was enough. I really fucking mean that. I think that's enough. I think it's enough, man.
How many do you have if it's enough? You're going to sell off the balance? What do you mean it's enough?
No, I'm just saying to you, I wish I could stop.
Enough is a myth. Enough is a unicorn.
I got a disease. You don't understand. Okay.
Well, welcome to the support group.
I keep buying. Okay. I just keep buying shit. I don't even need this garbage. You know that? I don't.
This is the support group, and you are our leader. And yesterday, you maxed out a credit card buying watch boxes that you didn't even want.
Hornets.
Yes. And they don't close properly. I've just found out. You know that?
Don't stay open.
Okay.
I watched an interesting video the other day on football coaches, NFL football coaches in America, and the most worn watch by the NFL coaches is the Timex Ironman, and they can afford almost anything they want.
See, there you go. Super chat.
Yes.
Fuck me, Dad. You're joking, aren't you?
No.
Let's look at the super. We're going to need to look at the Timex Ironman in a couple minutes. It's a smart.
Okay, we got super chat. So I got to be honest with you, Patel. You really only need 3. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yankee Doodle, $2 today. I bought the Grand Seiko SBGR 261 one. Very interesting. What the
You
hell
have
did
to
he
look
buy?
at it to know.
You know what that is or not? That's a fucking amazing piece. Let's get that baby back up on the screen now. We got Mikey joining us. Hello, Mike the Snake. We love you.
Mike.
Guys, we got a bunch of super chats, some nice ones. We're going to get to them, but first we're going to give Yankee Doodle his doodle.
No.
Gonna give him his doodle. This is the Seiko. What did he buy? He bought the. I'm gonna. This thing, I got two monitors. I don't need this anymore. SB GGR 261. Let's call this fucker up. Oh, beautiful! Look at that. Fucking beautiful. Look at this.
Hodinky
Classic Grand Seiko.
How much is it?
Now, why?
The classic looks. Kind of Calatrava look.
Is it a high beat?
I got to tell you, Yankee Doodle, I fucking love it. Let's move on. That was only a $2 super chat. JL, $15. What's the best one and done for 2024? Can't be the same as what you picked in 2023. Fuck! Because my watch was bluesy. Let's think about this. What's the best one and done for 2024?
Wait, have you officially announced and put up signage for the new studio?
No, we didn't get the super chat yet.
No, he did get the super
we had
chat.
Curly.
Yeah, from Curly, I believe.
I'm getting that arranged. It's getting arranged.
What's the name of the studio?
I thought you'd ask that. You know, that's a good question. You know that? Because it's named after our good friend Curly. You know Curly?
Yeah, but did he stipulate a name or did you just give the money?
Yes, he did. It's got a name already.
What's the name?
Fresh Start Studio. Now go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Wow, sounds like a douche, a brand of douche.
Well,
so, okay,
the guy knows his branding.
JL.
I got to say the watch for 2024. Good question. Fuck. You know what it would be?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
What would it be?
I honestly would like it to be the Zenith for me. Okay, the Zenith El Primero open fucking heart. Okay,
that was the watch for like 2019.
Yeah,
I know, but that's the watch I'm coming in. Okay,
I like the brand.
As long as you off afterwards.
Money, not an issue. My one and done. If it were to be the last watch I own, it would have to be sturdy and waterproof and last forever. It'd be the Pelagos that I used to have.
Mike, don't you ever fucking say money is not an issue on the Archie channel.
Well, I just meant not because I mean there's I could go up and pick some
But you're pointing up at Archie when you say
$100,000 watch, and make that my one and done. But I wouldn't, I can't and wouldn't be able to ever do that.
Pelagos is a go anywhere, do anything watch except for formal occasions. But let's be honest, Mike, you and I do not do formal occasions.
Exactly. So the Pelagos is the perfect choice. Or
honestly, the most formal event that you and I are going to attend will be our own funeral.
So I got to say, the watch for 2024 for me, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It's the Zenith Open Heart. That's my watch for 2024.
There you go.
In fact, I'm going to put the bastard on now. I've actually got some things I've organized for you today. I actually went and got my watches out so I can show them to you in the watch box. I'm going to take a few photos, then I'm going to ship them back into the safe. So I'm just telling you what is going on now. So I'm going to show the watches in the box lid that doesn't close properly. Here we go. We got a super duper chat. So for me, it's the Zenith. Rodent 3.0, $20. Kids used to say they wanted to be an astronaut or a sports star when they grew up. These days, they say they want to be a YouTuber or TikTok influencer. Will the next generation aspire to be Tan's bitch when they grow up?
I don't think that's bitch. I think that's biatch.
Biatch.
You know what? I got to tell you, Tan, the man, I had to, when I bought a briefcase, I had to get one that was underneath his president status. That's why I got the diplomat. He's got the president. I got the diplomat. And Lux has a plastic bag. That's the way it works.
No, you'll notice that Jen Tingler has a Universal Genève. which means you're
Interesting watch.
You're wearing a Breitling. Scheitling.
I gotta catch up on these super chats here. Let's catch up on this one here. I gotta tell you, Patel G01, $10. Okay, AC3, the Endgame collection. If you could have any watch you have ever personally owned, no, when you were a watch dealer doesn't count. What a 3-piece meal deal combo look like. I tell you what I really, really want. No bullshit. No bullshit. Total. Okay, I would say number one, I want a world time. I want a Patek world time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I really want it.
But you got to get the same one you owned before. That's
no.
Yes.
No.
Read the question. Read the question.
If you could have any watch you have ever owned
personally,
yes.
But personally owned.
You have to get the same 32 millimeter one you owned before.
Okay, so let's go. Actually, I would go for the white gold world time I had before. Okay. I thought it was better in white gold.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a Patek. I would go gold bluesy. You'd have to go gold sub. I'd have to get that back.
It had hollow center links.
No, mine had solid.
Did it?
No.
Yeah, they had some with hollow. No, mine was.
Okay, and
wait.
But it had the horrible push links. They weren't screws. They were push. That was a real bitch.
Get out! And who knew that they did that? But it had an aluminum bezel. Yes.
Bezel.
Yes. And the third watch. What's the third watch that I would get back? So we got a sub.
The Reverso.
The world time.
Reverso.
I don't know about the Reverso.
It was engraved. It was a gift.
You know what? I'm going to go with the Breguet Type 21.
We still have it.
But
yeah, he says that's okay if it's got to be something you've owned per. So we got the world time.
All right.
That's a GMT and it's a world time for fuck's sake. That's your travel watch.
The judges will allow
solid gold sub, and we've got the I really love the fucking Breguet Type 21.
I like that watch. I honestly like that watch, and I really like it for the price you paid.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of like Wrangler of the Month club right there.
I got to tell you, I'm actually just looking at the picture of this SBGR261 that's on the screen.
Not bad.
Don't bother.
I fucking love it. I would buy one of those myself. I would actually love, because my son has got the Grand Seiko. I now want a Grand Seiko to be Grand Seiko buddies with him.
How much?
I love that aqua blue hand too. You look at the second hand on it; it's got a very nice aqua blue.
So Tansil, don't bother sending any more super chats in. Apparently, he's done reading them. He's just gonna.
Now here we go. Super chat. Next super chat. We just hang on. I want to give him I want to give him good value there. Patel G01, $5. Clyde, what went through your mind the moment you felt dumped when you put the Reverso on your wrist that Archie influenced you to get?
Duped.
Why didn't? Yeah, I don't understand that. That was a beautiful Reverso you had.
Were you duped, Clyde?
Well, no. Do you know who else really loved it?
Who's that?
Duty Robson.
I haven't heard from him. What's he up to?
Just running around producing music and fucking a Portuguese supermodel.
Unlike you,
he's a very superficial guy, but he was very superficial.
Now, was he the one that came up with the Avatar Tanzil's suicide vest, or was that somebody else?
Ooh.
I don't think it was. I can't remember that, to be honest with you.
I definitely remember it because, god damn, he was pissed. But
who was pissed? Stan or?
So why would you bring it up then?
Why would you bring it up? Because Rancher does that sort of shit. That's why.
It's not my channel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So anyway, no.
Yes.
What went through my mind?
Okay, so back to this Grand Seiko, Archie. What does it cost? I'm just curious about the price of entry to this Grand Seiko club here.
Okay.
Does it say?
All right.
I'll guess at least 4 to 5 grand.
Why? Don't bother reading these up. You're like 4 behind.
He's frozen. Clydesy, look at him. He's frozen. He's not distracted. He's having an internet glitch, which means we're running the entire show with a frozen.
Now, we've got another super chat. Let's get the next one happening here.
You've got several super chats.
Okay, here we go. Patel G01, $5. Archie, please give us a yeehaw every time you appear with the open heart. Thank you. Thank you. I will do that. Yankee Doodle, $5. In 45 minutes, I have a date with my 39. Well, actually, it's actually 36 and a half minutes now.
True.
I'm wearing my yellow gold day date. And we'll be flexing it. Guaranteed I get to second base tonight.
Well, it's a good thing it's not a watch review, or because otherwise it'd be like, Archie, dear Archie, happy 2019.
Listen, Yankee Doodle, I'd like to know why you're not going for the gold since you're wearing a president. Just don't go for second, Slide into home, my friend. Steal third and slide into home.
Because he hasn't got the hotel booked. Have you seen the hotel prices in Manhattan?
Well, he's wearing a yellow gold day date. I think.
But have you seen the prices of hotels in Manhattan? And by the way, I don't understand, Yankee Doodle. Why can't you take a woman back to the pod?
He could go to the capsule. That is exactly correct. He could go to
the pod. Okay, it's a bit annoying when they've got to go afterwards. Post coitus, you have to go and queue up at the bathroom. But post coitus, who gives a fuck?
That's what handy wipes are for.
Exactly. We've got another super chat here. Patel G01, $5. Gold sub, gold sub, gold sub. Glad to see your heart is still there with that watch. I wasn't expecting it, but a good choice. I got to tell you something.
Oh, yeah.
Zeal, that watch left a very strong mark on me. I love the two-tone, but I would love a ceramic sub. I would love a ceramic yellow
gold. Mine. I have one. You can wear it when you're here in Chicago.
God.
Very nice.
But you're not allowed to get more than 4 feet from me at any time.
I gotta tell you, there is nothing wrong with that at all there. I think that's a great thing. We got another super chat. Let's get the super chat. So I got to be honest with you, the gold sub, I would gladly get. The only problem is, you know what's wrong with the gold sub these days?
Push pins.
No.
These
fucking expensive. They're fucking expensive.
I managed.
When I had mine. It was a completely different.
Do you know I got mine under retail?
Yeah. No. I know. Actually, they have slipped back. They've slipped back a bit.
No,
now.
I got it under retail new.
Yeah.
No, but now they have slipped back. They're not worth.
Well,
I'm just
actually, Rolex,
but it doesn't matter because I want one, right? I want one.
Listen.
And I would love one, but I'm just telling you, they're expensive. We got the Magpie member for 7 months. Did Mike the Snake get smog done today? Yes, Mikey. Did you get the smog on the Porsche? Yes, no, maybe.
The smog's being done on Friday. The Porsche will be mined on Thursday.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's happening.
We got a super chat here. Patel G01, $5. My Archie three-piece would have been the 5107G. That's the smooth bezel Calatrava, the gold sub, and the 5110J. Actually, that's a beautiful
white gold.
That's a beautiful combo. That is absolutely Patel. That is a beautiful collection indeed there. Rodent 3.0, we got $5. Only thing older than Rancher's jokes are Archie's girlfriend.
That was a double whammy right there from the dealer.
Or that little watch.
Super chat.
Here we go. We've got another super chat there. Is Patel G01. Archie, with all this travel, any blue velvet gigs? How is Mrs. Lai? I tell you something. You know what, guys?
Tell us.
People are so superficial. See, what I learned in this industry is the really good women are not necessarily young supermodels. They're ladies who have
expired
some life experience,
vision problems,
and they don't have to work. They got a retirement income. They're independently successful.
They can't run very fast,
and they just want to have fun. You know what I mean? I'd be honest with you. The most important thing is,
and half deaf.
You want to have people who are kind and nice. That's more important than beautiful and hate your guts.
It's more important than beautiful and too low.
What's least important? For Archie, sense of smell.
Pulse?
Yes.
Mike, why did you burn the Panther bastardings fuck bloody?
Whoa.
Right.
All right, let's move along.
No.
Another super chat. Oh, how is Mrs. Lai? Let's you didn't answer that particular.
What's up, Danny? By the way,
I think she's fantastic. They're all very good. I have to reconnect soon.
Wait,
We've got Yankee Doodle, $2. Arch, I took them to the Baccarat Hotel. Look, I know the Baccarat Hotel. You know what? Yankee Doodle, stop.
You're getting more than over the sweater, my friend. You're getting more than over the sweater.
Now, I got to explain it to you. The Baccarat, you know what? Cool guys, you can take them to Pod 51. You need to go to Baccarat Hotel. You know what? Take them to Pod 51. Get a member discount. That's cool. Okay? That is cool. Baccarat Hotel, that's just for rich douchebags. Okay.
The disturbing part of this is he only expects to get over the sweater second base, and I'm saying he can do a lot better.
Yep.
Super chat.
Especially if she's lost all feeling above her waist.
She won't be able to run away. Okay.
Here we go. We got super chat. Mark II, Brett. Thoughts on Nicholas Hacko Mark II watches? Actually, I've met Nick Hacko. You know what?
Yeah. What'd you
Good
think?
on him. He tries his best. You know what? He tries his best. He's got a dream. The guy's a lunatic. Okay. He's extremely how would you put it? He is extremely fucking vision focused. You know what? I like him. I think it's a great idea. Give it a shot.
I mean,
great idea.
A bit of a derivative watch, but
I have a follow-up question for the dog trainer. What do you prefer more, Nick Hacko or Bukkake?
I know the guy. He's an Australian guy, right? And I actually like what he's doing. He's giving it a try. He's trying. He's pursuing his dreams, which is a lot more. This is. I thought you'd be in touch with Nick Hacko because he basically made his own watch. It's a lot harder, as you know, with the Lyrique. It's a lot harder than you think it is.
Oh, yeah. Also,
and,
I like the color. It says
also Bukkake is international. So speaking of which, when are you coming to Chicago?
I'm coming to Chicago for a week. I'll tell you that now. Early October. We got Patel G01. 10 years ago, you polled women and the Datejust was the most attractive to the eye. What would the watch be today from the opinion? I tell you, the answer today would be two-tone bluesy. Two-tone bluesy, two-tone bluesy.
What is this watch just pulled up right now? This is beautiful.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Welcome to the program.
Yes. This is a Australian watchmaker.
I've been fucking
Bukkake.
The chat is being a little harsh, and I'm getting a little
reading
fed
it.
up.
Who reads the chat? Mikey, here's the way you read the chat. You just scan through it looking for colored blocks. That's
And by the way, I'm wearing the Nick Hacko shirt today. Did you know that? The T-shirt. Freedom to make, right to repair. He's a big advocate. He's a big advocate for independent supply of parts.
Red Star means communism.
He's from an Eastern Bloc country. It's cool. Okay, it's cool. It's cool. And he's a cool.
Is it cool?
Now we got a super chat here. So I'd say the opinion today. You know what, Patel Geezer? I reckon the answer today. We've gone for bigger watches. Bluesy would be the watch, man. The bluesy, and I've actually had women who really love the bluesy. And actually they love it more than the solid gold Submariner. Okay.
Hey! I don't believe you.
No, I'm being serious. I'm not saying.
Actually,
I'm not
we'd like to
saying.
hear what women like. Can we poll 25-year-old men, please? 25 to 40-year-old men. Let's poll them.
You're right about that, Archie. I've had more comments by women on the bluesy than when I've wore a full gold sub.
I know, because it's got the contrast.
On any watch. In fact, any watch I've worn, I've had most comments on the bluesy. Two-tone.
Yes. And I got to tell you something.
I'll tell you. You don't tell me.
I got to tell you something.
Tell us.
The bluesy, that is the ultimate. That's the ultimate watch for men to wear who are real men. Okay, they don't need to. It's just a cool watch.
What is the full gold, which you said you wanted back? What does that say about a man? And bear in mind, you said you wanted yours back.
I do want it back. I do.
Well, what does it say about a man? That one.
Okay, well, that's beyond. The bluesy is actually the most popular. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? I'm just telling you, okay, whether you accept it or not.
I accept
I
it.
personally want the solid gold. It's for your own. No, you buy the solid gold, not for other people, because most people think it's plated. They don't realize it's actually real.
Yeah.
They think it's plated, okay? Let me say this to you, okay?
Yes.
With it being brushed on side
you buy
as well,
it for yourself. You buy it for yourself. It's
I've
about you.
Mine open so I can prove.
Let me just get this next thing done here. I got to get the super chat done.
He did.
Okay, we got another super chat. So 10 year. Okay, so I would say two-tone bluesy is the best as far as for women.
I do love a
Patel G01 $5. What modern hype watch from the eyes of ArchieLuxury will age the worst over time? What modern hype watch? The bluesy is not a hype watch. It's not a hype watch.
Yeah.
Might check your visual settings.
I would say, go on.
I'd say the open heart watch.
It's not. It was never hyped. It was never. It was never a hype watch. I reckon the watch that's gonna out of the watches.
Aquanaut.
He's never had an Aquanaut.
No, I tell you what's going to add badly. Gerard Perrier Laureato. Okay.
There's a lot of horology in that watch, though, and it's cheap.
Hey, I'm just telling you, that's the watch is going to add it's going to bomb like a stink.
Not a hype watch.
We got Envy Scotsman $3. Plug his T-shirt. So this was, I already did that a minute ago. That was the Nick Hacko, and he's actually a really nice guy. I met him. He's one of the nicest guys you meet.
Holy shit. You're actually caught up.
Damn it.
Yeah, there we go. But I want to say this to you guys.
Archie? Is it a seagull movement in that watch, by the way?
Is it a seagull movement? No, I can't. Come on.
Is it a flock? Oh, wait, there's a.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying.
I mean, how much does that watch? How much does a Nick Hacko cost? That'd be a good thing. How much did that Mark II cost that you showed us? Hello.
It's about $4,000 or $5,000. 4,000 Australian, 3,000 US, 3,000 US.
Seagull movement in a $3,000 watch, can you now?
Okay, let's have a look at what it is. Okay, this is an Australian independent watchmaker.
Maybe you put a Salida, but not a seagull.
Yeah.
Let him do his thing, Clydesy. He'll get there.
Here we go. We got a super chat.
Never mind.
I got to tell you, there's some great parts. He's gone to some excellent things there.
There.
Plug his T-shirt.
It's 8,000 Australian. Okay.
A lot of money for.
Nice, Rocco. I like Rocco.
Here we go. We got a super chat here. Sam Davidson, £5. Does Danny have any of his music on YouTube to listen to? I have heard him perform some absolute bangers on the show. Danny, can we get some of that stuff on the show?
Danny's gone. But Danny, I will tell you, he's surprisingly good. Danny is a very beautiful pianist. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
No,
I've seen him play.
Those fat little sausage fingers out of that rugby hand.
Sausage.
Danny, but we still have the dog trainer.
We do.
Yeah, so the dog trainer can start singing some stuff.
No, you wouldn't want me to sing, Clyde. You know that.
Because I hate this channel.
Yes. Oh, I see. It's the Tiffany blue, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Tiffany blue.
I'm asking.
Here we go. We got another super chat here. We got apes. Look at this. This is a great. Here we go. We got super chat here. I want to get Danny's music on the stream. Actually, I want to get that posted. Apes, £2. So, Arch, you said you made a lot of purchases. Yes, I did.
Yes,
I did. I got some boisterous boxes coming.
Okay.
And I got to tell you something. We've got another one from Apes, £2. What you buy, Arch, list them. Okay, so I've got a briefcase, 2 briefcases. the watch box. I got another watch box from Boisterous Straps. I thought they were going to ship it out straight away. I paid for it. Then I find out they make it to order once they get the payment. Fuck me dead. I've also got a watch roll from Boisterous, Boisterous. And I bought it because Ali was complaining about the quality. That's the reason I bought this stuff. And then what else do I have? Let me tell you what else I have. I also have. What else I got coming? I got a rig for my phone, a gimbal. I got heaps of stuff I've bought to try and make the show better. So
Steam toys.
yeah,
How about
we got super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. AC3, what are the 3 most memorable moments you had with Clivers on the streams together? Or I guess any 3 things you remember about the live stream. I got to tell you, number 1, you have no friends. That watch is does less than nothing. Explorer 136.
I have that on my channel if you ever want to review it, but I do have that.
And the third thing Clivers did.
God, he's completely fucking oblivious, isn't he?
The carpet, the Indian carpet there, the fuck Indian carpet.
Oh yeah, that was. I mean, actually,
classic Clivers. That's classic Clivers. You know,
he's displaying it right. He's displaying it right now. But for the punters who don't remember,
Archie or me in the carpet,
and who are now looking at Archie's tush, Clive paid for a paid watch review.
No, 10. This is after I've been thrown off. He said,
"I see." And then 6 or 8 months after it was paid for, Archie got around to doing it. And it was Clyde's avatar that you're seeing right now, which if you blow it up big, you'll see it's an Indian blanket with the words "fuck you" spelled out in watches, but upside down. So it's a little difficult to read.
Exactly.
It was difficult for Archie to read right side up. So, you know.
And Archie did the entire paid watch review 6 months late, never noticing that it said "fuck you" in watches on that blanket. And it's Clyde's avatar right now. So enjoy.
Oh God, I remember howling.
And then if you'd like to see the "You Have No Friends" episode, it's somewhere on my channel. I don't know where. I did a reaction video.
Great times. They were great times, you know. They were amazing times we had on YouTube. We had some amazing times.
Honestly, you guys make better enemies than you do friends.
I can remember actually when I had Tanzil convincing Archie that he was going to sell me a Daytona on payments.
Yes. It was almost as bad as when you sold me that fucking Air King that never you reneged on.
You were going to slow pay me on, yeah.
Yeah, but you were holding the watch. It was no risk.
But you're going to slow pay a friend and then go pay a watch dealer.
Archie, can I tell you one thing? I love Clyde. I mean, Clyde, I consider you one of my best friends in the entire world. But Archie, do not ask Clyde for a favor, because it throws him into an area of his life which he is unfamiliar with, which is doing favors for friends. He doesn't know how to do it.
I do favors for you all the fucking time.
Well, remember the time that all I wanted you to do was to let a guy drop off a watch at your office and then pay him with funds that I was going to send you. And that became like this major fucking ordeal. Like, oh my God. So basically I wound up just wiring a complete stranger money in the hopes that he would send me the watch, which he did. But all you needed to do was give me a time when he could meet you at your office.
How many times did I call you and say, they've got this watch right here, do you want it?
And it was that is true.
I buy it.
That is true.
You
know what? That is true.
How many times have you done that for me? Let me stop.
Why was it so hard? Never. Why was it so hard to have that guy meet you at your office? Why was that such a big deal?
Hey, just out of interest there, guys, I'm just doing a bit of research on that Seiko. He's using a Soprod automatic M100 movement.
Oh God!
Okay.
Well, that's kind of a garbage movement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
$10,
Patek Philippe super chat.
There we go. That's the movement there. Here we go. We got a super chat. We got Phoenician Cedar. Firstly, $5. Do you believe there isn't necessarily an answer to everything in life, unlike many who believe otherwise, to seek validation for their security blankets.
Shit, that's deep.
Yes, it is. Actually, I got to tell you something.
Yeah, heavy.
In my favorite movie, A Serious Man, there is the line there where this Korean student, he tries to bribe his professor for a passing grade, and he leaves money for the professor, and then the professor accuses him of trying to bribe him, and then the student's father turns around and says, "We're suing you for defamation."
Ooh.
Well,
because we didn't leave it there. There's no proof. It was done so cleverly. And sometimes, now what I'm trying to tell you is passing grade. Just leave the mystery. Don't have to explain everything. Just leave the mystery be.
My favorite movie, the Blues Brothers movie, my favorite part is where the owner told the Blues Brothers, yes, we have both types of music. We have country and Western.
Clyde, do you know my favorite movie ever made?
No.
The ArchieLuxury movie. And I believe that was produced by John Suckerhorn, who's on the outside now.
Who's been outcast.
Yes, yes. But nonetheless,
I love
my
John.
favorite movie, produced and directed by John Suckerhorn, is the ArchieLuxury story. And what you learn when you watch that film, mind you, you have to watch it at all hours of the day and night. You have to watch it upside down and backwards while high on peyote.
Yes.
But what you will learn is, Phoenician Cedar, in life, you have no friends.
Oh, no, the R.C. Robinson, My Name is Nobody. Nobody is, that's also a hell of a good movie.
Yes. So basically, there is not an answer. Life is very random and chaotic.
I got a super chat. Let's just get this one here. We've got Patek Philippe, $10. Archie, what surprised you most about Clive's live stream set? That he made his bed every day, the eerie painting of Hisham on his wall, or the vacuum cleaner being always in the same spot? I loved Clyde's vacuum. That was so.
Clyde, I have a question. How often do you wash your sheets?
Once a week.
All right, look at that, Clyde. Do you go to a laundromat, or do you have do you have in-unit washer dryer, or do you have to go to the basement?
I go to a laundromat.
You go to a laundromat? Wait.
Go to a laundromat.
We got Yankee Doodle.
Whoa. Wait.
We'll come back to Yankee Doodle, $5. I'm sitting in my car going for a checklist like a pilot before takeoff. I do this dating with precision. Date is in 20 minutes. I got to tell you, sometimes it's fun just to fly by the seat of your pants.
And get into the seat of hers.
And I get the feeling actually, I love Yankee. I've met him in New York. He's a cool guy.
Would you date him?
He slurped his doodle.
Yeah, I would. He's a cool guy, but he's a bit superficial. That's the only problem with Yankee Doodle. He's superficial. He would dump you if someone better came along.
Well, he's got a 39-year-old Argentinian, model. I feel like he's not dumping her not anytime soon. Clyde, you go to Clyde,
yeah, he's also fastidious.
You go to Clyde.
It's what he thinks her every day.
Clyde, you go to a laundromat, like where you put quarters into the machine?
What?
You go to a laundromat, like where you put quarters into the machine, or how's a laundromat work?
Because of front loaders. I like front loaders. I do not like top loaders.
Do you have machines like in your building?
Yeah, I do, but they're top loaders. I like front loaders.
Wow. So now when you're at the...
Why do you don't like top loaders? You like front... Why do you like front loaders?
I think they do a better job at circulating the water. I think the clothes come out cleaner.
But like, you're a fucking professional lawyer. You're a doctor of jurisprudence. Are you telling me that you sit at the laundromat watching things go round and round with the housewives that have curlers in their hair and the unemployed meth addicts?
Well, actually, it's an opportunity to pass out cards, number one. Number two,
I don't want to be anywhere. I don't want to spend any time whatsoever where you can pass around criminal defense, business cards and drum up business. Sounds dangerous.
Yeah. Well, they're going to kill you.
Here in New York City, nobody hardly has laundry.
They're not going to kill you with laundry because they don't want to get blood all over.
I've got so many questions. Clyde, do you have your own soap, or do you like put the quarters into the machine, pull the handle and buy a packet of Tide right there on site?
I have my own soap.
We got a super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. Did you know Jin was offered a job with Tiger Air but now he's considering a pilot gig with Link Airway. You know what? Go
Wow.
follow your dreams.
And
To
Amazon.
fly commercial is a big achievement. Then you go to a big airline.
Listen, he was recently offered a job with Amazon Airways as well.
Very cool, man.
Delivering Amazon packages by air freight.
Mad props for that.
Man, Clyde, we got to talk.
I have a feeling that Cliver reminds me of Jerry Seinfeld. Like he's like nitpicky clean.
I like
about his house.
But listen, I have a front loader in the house, so I understand. I like a front loader better than a top loader. I would agree with that, but I'm not going fucking anywhere if I've got it right in the building. Like when I had when I lived in apartment buildings, condo buildings.
I've got a laundromat like 2 minutes away.
I know, but you got to.
I thought somebody like you, Clyde, wouldn't you just drop it off to a service who would do all the cleaning
I could, but I don't want anyone seeing my dirty underwear.
Well, Clyde, why don't you just throw your underwear?
What?
They just
use panty liners. Take it from me, Clyde. If you use a butt gun or panty liners, then your underwear will not be dirty.
Okay, never. But you're also talking. If I did nothing but stay at the house all day, you're right. I do have a bidet. But on the other hand, I spend.
Wait. Okay, we're learning so much about the rancher. Rancher, this means you poop. Where you'll poop at a restaurant, you'll poop at work.
When I've got to poop, I poop.
This is my favorite live stream since the You Have No Friends episode. I've waited years to learn this much about your personal life. Dear God.
By the way, Bonza Airline's been cancelling all flights until March to Darwin, so it's just as well we're not flying. Remember, they paid for me to go to Darwin. They wanted me to go Bonza, but I said it sounded dodgy. They've actually cancelled their Darwin flights until March, so it's all good. We got Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, if you saw Jin as the pilot on your next Bonza flight, what sort of privileges would you ask for? Some bubbly at the back of the bus? Look, I got to tell you, I would be very proud if Jin was my pilot. He'd be an exceptionally good pilot. He is a very, very clever individual.
Listen, we'd be lucky to arrive alive because the Jin.
I'd be asking Jin to share whatever he's drinking up in the cockpit.
I would ask the Jin Tingler to blow.
Oh yeah, well I'm sure you have.
Number one, number two, what would I ask him for? I would ask to join the mile. Never mind.
That's great, Mark.
What can you do? Ooh, all right.
The way to go there, Marky. That's the way to go, you know.
Well, Archie, tell us.
I can attest. I'm an official member.
Now, oh Christ, Mike! Before you tell us that story, which we're going to need a super chat for Mike.
I've already told that story.
Oh, yeah, but these fuckers don't remember. They weren't there then. Calm down, Archie. Are you a member of the Mile High Club? Yes or no? Be honest.
No, definitely not. Definitely.
All right.
I'm too square. I'm not hip or cool for that.
You're
sort
not
of
hip
shit.
with the kids. Now, Mike apparently is, and if you'd like to hear the story, we need maybe total of $10 in super chats, and you guys can do a group effort. Mikey, hold your peace until we get a couple of bucks here. It might not be new, but it's a good story.
Mikey, don't turn on your camera while you're holding your peace.
Hold your peace.
It might be worth a $20 super chat. What do you think?
I mean, really, it is Mikey after all.
Mark.
Don't give anything away, Mike.
Yeah.
And
I'm debating on TV telling the story because I'm just being called a liar.
A lady born with
like never begged before.
Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, greatest Patek of all time, 1526, 2499, 96, 3700, 5035, and 15.
Hike.
In my opinion, one I want. So the 3700, that's a Nautilus. 5035, that's the annual calendar I had. The 1518, that's a perpetual calendar. And a 1526 was that's also a perpetual. I think the 1518 was a perpetual calendar chronograph. 2499 as worn by John Lennon. I would have to go that because That's just I think the most beautiful vintage Patek of all. There's more valuable. There's minute repeaters. There's da 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 da. But to me, that is the absolute most beautiful Patek of all time.
You know, I got to give Patek Philippe a lot of credit for keeping the watch talk going. You notice he keeps bringing us back to watches. He gets us out of the laundromat. He gets us out of Mike in the bathroom with God knows who. He's keeping us on
the bidet.
What?
Not to mention the bidet talk.
Yes, right. He's just consistently recentered us and kept it on watches. We appreciate that. Super chat from Swingin' Kangaroo.
Swingin' Kangaroo. Happy New Year. $10. Happy New Year, guys. I love you all. So Mike the Snake, do tell, please, in full, no filter.
Tell it, Mikey. Give it to us nice and slow, guys. Get out the Jergens. Mikey's going to talk.
Does Mike have the filter?
Somebody said $40.
No, it was 10 and it's been pledged. So let's go.
So dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah. All right. I was on a flight to Hawaii, and we had decided we were going to do it before we got on the plane. So
who were you with?
Me and this
barber's daughter.
Yeah, the crazy fucking maniac.
That was
his daughter.
Was it the one with the sticky pussy?
No, not at all.
Good.
No.
The barber's daughter.
In any case, we were on our way to Hawaii, and we just like said, okay, it's time, and everything. And we were towards the middle or the back of the plane, so we just went to the back bathroom and snuck in and did our thing and fucking.
Now, how did it work? Given how difficult was it, given the size of you and the size of the tiny bathrooms?
How did it work? What was the mechanics?
What sort of airplane? What I want to know is what sort of airplane was it? Firstly, 7777. What was it exactly?
Yeah, it was probably a 737, I believe.
No, I said a 7777. You're saying a 737's got a really small toilet. Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not sure of the plane. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I remember the event and the trip, but I don't remember what plane it exactly was.
Was your
the seventh? What?
Was your butt hitting the door?
No, we were turned 90 degrees from the door and
towards the sink or towards the bulkhead.
Yeah, I can't perform.
She sat up on the sink.
I can't perform in stressful situations. You know that would just.
Well, you can't perform if you're not wearing a luxury watch, so no one's asked you.
Exactly.
Oh, Clyde.
Keep going, Mark. I'm sorry. Keep going, Mike. Mike, Mark, either one.
That's the story. Other than my
Mike, like how long were you in there for?
Oh,
what
5
positions?
minutes.
What positions?
Well, the sink position, Clyde. The sink position.
The sink position. Threw up on the sink. Fucking, she was ready to go.
It was a 5 minute. All of 5 minutes, Mike. All of 5 minutes.
Okay.
We got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. Do you prefer the design of the Patek 5000, 6000, or 6006? And no size, no, and I know don't care about size, just dial layout to you. In my opinion, the 6006 is the most beautiful dial layout without compromise. The 5000, I never really liked it. The 6, yeah, I like the 6 in the blue. They did a blue one.
Now, Mike.
The 6006.
What happened to the seed? Was it condom? Was it cream pie? Did it come on her tits? What?
Did you wash the skirt in a? When you got to
I've practiced safe sex my entire life, so always wear a condom.
Okay. What'd you do with the condom?
Watered it up and sent it down that toilet that scares the shit out of you when you flush it.
Okay.
Good
golly, Miss Molly.
Whoa.
Okay, well, that was quite a story, Mike. That was worth
Yeah.
about $9 of the 10 that was paid. So
Yeah, well, I kind of not really enthused about telling it. So
I see. Well, thank you for sucking one up for the team, and thank you, Swinging Kangaroo, for putting out.
Now, how much nudity was involved? Was it like completely all the way, or was it just pants
Oh
down?
no, it was just a pan. It was a quickie, man. And she threw up on the sink. She was wearing a skirt, so I just pull that up, drop trowel, fucking do the do,
Nice.
fucking sneak out. You know, in and out. Like
Did
a-
you?
Did
Did you
anyone
ask?
see? Did you get caught?
No, hell no.
Oh, but listen, they always know what you're doing, and I want to know if the flight attendants gave you like a set of plastic gold wings like they give the kids.
They should have. That would have been classic. They just walk by and hand you a pair.
Well, there's a super chat.
No, we actually snuck in and out like stealthily. So
Super chat. We got one from Rodent3, $5. To be frank, I've never accused Mike the Snake of lying because I've never been able to stay awake through one of his stories.
well,
Rodent 3.0 makes a very good point in the comments. He goes, I threw her on the sink, but then said he was 90 degrees to the sink.
no, 90 degrees to the door.
Wow.
Okay, Patel Philippe, super chat.
Patel Philippe, here we go, $10. AC3, my friend just got a Patek Philippe 5713. And he said when he took it to the shop, immediately the women flocked. Can you pull it up and give us your thoughts? So this is a 57. What's that? That's
Okay.
I'm just trying to remember what the fuck it is. That sounds like it's a
5713.
It's a Nautilus reference.
Okay, a follow-up question.
5713. Let me call this up here. That's because it is Diamond Dial. I'm just calling it up now. Give me 1 minute there, guys. I'm using an old Google.
Follow-up question for the dog trainer. Okay, when he pulls it up, can you give us your thoughts?
Naughty.
So you have
Very
naughty
lovely.
thoughts when he pulls it up.
Yes. Exactly.
And we got a super chat from Nate Dog, $2. Any 2024 impacts of claims about FP Journe on the brand? He said some very nasty things there. What do you think there?
Who said what? About whom?
FP Journe. Never mind. It's about a
Yeah.
real.
What did he say? What happened? We want to know.
No, you don't.
I don't.
No.
FP Journe said nasty things?
Yes.
About who?
About
To
Rolex.
who?
No, it wasn't about Rolex, so you wouldn't care.
Was it racist? Was it homophobic? Like what happened? Come on.
No.
It was anti-Semitic from what I heard.
Well, there you go.
So we have a look at Reddit. We have a look at Reddit. What's Reddit saying here?
No, it
Just
wasn't.
finished watching.
It wasn't. It was only about the Jews.
Well, then listen. There's a lot of anti-Semitism, a lot of homophobia, a lot of racism, and it's good when these morons speak out loud because then they get caught.
Are we talking about FP Journe or
we should encourage them.
Super chat.
Some weird stuff there. Here we go there. Let's have a look there. We got a super chat. Where have you been? Patel Philippe, $5. Head over to AP's website and find us something that you think is obnoxious, but you absolutely love. Actually, I'll tell you something obnoxious. There's absolutely something obnoxious there.
Ooh.
And you know what that is, Clivers?
No, what?
It is Clivers.
I got to tell you, I got a friend of mine. He's just got in an AP. He just got an AP in.
Yes.
And amazing bang per buck. If this was a Royal Oak, it would be an absolute fortune. Okay. Now, unfortunately, it's not a Royal Oak. Okay. And this is an interesting watch fan of the 3940. He's a huge fan of the 3940. And the reality is that watch is very hyped. It's very hyped. Okay. So now let's just.
Can you get to the point while we're still young?
We can't see it.
Okay, I'm going to call it up for you.
Super
Okay,
chat.
I'm going to call.
There's a super chat.
Tell me what you think of this. Tell me what you think of this. Okay, I'm bringing it up now for you. You tell me what you think of this. It's on the screen now.
Really?
Now.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's horrible.
Now.
So except for the argent, the guarantee.
It's a perpetual calendar AP, and it's about $20,000. $20,000.
That much like strap on.
But if it was a,
say it again, Mark.
it was $20,000. Okay, but if this was a Royal Oak, it'd be, it's the same. I think they use the same movement in the Royal Oak perpetual calendar.
Oh.
So there you go. What do you think of that? Is it beautiful?
Yes. $20,000. I think that's a bargain for that price.
And the Patek 3940, it's selling for double. Is it double the watch? I don't think so.
It's a Patek. This is an Audemars Piguet.
Piguet.
It's a little bit of a difference.
We got a super chat
between the brands.
So he also wanted me to go to the AP website.
That was the poor man's Patek.
He wanted me to go over to the AP website and call up. Let's get this one here. Audemars Piguet. Audemars Piguet.
Piguet.
Here we go. Let's have a look here. Let's find something. He said, go there and find something obnoxious, but that you really, really love. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Watches. In the meantime, you know what? Everybody that forgot to upvote. Somebody upvote. Everybody that forgot to upvote, do so now. We need the upvotes, and you can help Archie out by upvoting.
Now, Mike, did her bra? Did it connect?
Cactus Jack. Look at that.
Front or back, Mikey? I think he left the bra on. He didn't have time to mess around up there. He only had 5 minutes, Clyde. Which for you and me is like a long ass time, but apparently for Mikey, that's a quickie.
So I got to tell you, if I could pick one, I could pick.
He pulled the titties out, so that's why.
If I could pick one,
I
could pick one. I would take this. I got to be honest with you. This is obnoxious.
Flip.
It's not the most ridiculous.
We can't see it,
but I would go for this. This is the watch I would go for.
Yeah, I do not hate that.
No,
it's blue.
Not at all.
It's not a navy.
Remember the navy. It's rose gold on a. See, you could get that on a bracelet, but I actually prefer it on the leather. I think these watches work so much better on the leather.
But you got to get the bracelet, and then you can put a leather on, and because their bracelets are.
No, the bracelet is not free in this case, Mikey. The bracelet's probably about another $25,000.
Oh, I know, but their bracelets, their bracelets are. They're one of the brands that actually stands out on the Royal Oak version bracelet that actually stands out, kind of like the Vacheron 4500, that has the cutouts in it,
let's be honest, Mike.
A couple of other.
It's no Pelagos.
How far up or down? I can't figure out where the.
No, but it's a very distinct, unique bracelet. Very unlike most of the others. And that, along with the finishing that AP puts on there, and I'm not a big AP fan, honestly, but I'll defend their bracelets.
I want them on rubber.
Okay, have you ever had an AP bracelet?
No, but I've watched the videos of them being made, and so if I put one on and just went, oh, I can't wear this, it feels terrible, I stand corrected. I'm assuming it fits and. These are big watches generally. The offshore ones were like 44, weren't they?
Yep.
Let me catch up. Let me catch up, guys.
Yeah.
Let me catch up there. Let me catch up there. I want to catch up.
Catch up
now.
Don't catch up.
Remember. Catch up.
Let me. Where the fuck?
Mayonnaise.
Moo. You like the mayonnaise?
Did this one?
Use like
Patek Philippe.
Got that.
Head over to the. Okay, here we go. This one here. So I actually really love. It's not the most expensive, but I think it's obnoxious, and I think I could fucking live with that forever. Okay.
Yeah, but we'd also honor whatever you found to be obnoxious.
I think. Yeah, thank you. And I got to be honest with you. I prefer this to a Le Mans. Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I think that's prettier than the Le Mans, but the Le Mans is the get. You know.
Yep.
I don't need it. I don't want it because it's the get. I don't want it because of that.
That's fair. You know, not everybody loves an extra super hype watch. I think the Le Mans is so hype. Honestly, it's so hype that it only appeals to like a very, very few top of the pyramid collectors. Everybody else doesn't care because they have no thoughts about it. I don't care about that watch one way or the other.
Wait and get theirs in due time for less.
I don't care so much about that watch. The watch that Marcelo has that I like best of all is that Smurf, to be honest.
And it's turned out that Le Mans is fake. Did you know that?
Well, there's a rumor.
There's a rumor.
I don't think it's confirmed.
You're trying to make him the next time. Never mind.
Yeah, let the dead rest in peace.
Eric L, member for 14 months. Could you swim with a Royal Oak? No way in the fucking world.
It said, would you swim with the Royal Oak?
No way in the fucking world. And we've got the only one I'd swim with is the AP diver, the offshore diver. It's the only one I would swim with.
We see, Eric, the horns are actually flotation devices.
Now, we've got Patek Philippe, $5. Please pull up your Vacheron and let Mark give us his honest thoughts, uninterrupted. Emphasis on honest. This is very important. I got to tell you something.
Vacheron est constanté.
Vacheron. I'm just finding it, okay? Just give me 1 minute. I got to find this picture.
Oh, take your time.
Yeah.
I'm going to hate it.
All the time in the world.
Yeah. We got plenty of time. We have another hour.
The I'm getting. You've seen it, Marky.
Yeah, I know. I probably didn't like it because I don't really particularly care for the brand. There's only one VC that I like, and
you really haven't seen this. I can tell. Okay,
well, you said I've seen it. You said oh boy. Okay, look. I know it's a retrograde because you fuckers talked about that a couple days ago.
It's fucking beautiful. Look at this.
So, look, here's what I know.
Is this 42? 42 millimeters.
Yeah, monster. Look at the movement.
I would like to read a couple of key points from this super chat. Let Mark give his honest opinion and thoughts uninterrupted, motherfuckers. So, here's what I think.
Wait, does it really say uninterrupted?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All I can say is I
honestly didn't see the part where
Patel, I try.
All right, Rancher, come on, let him answer.
I'm going to give it one more shot. If Rancher interrupts me again, then we're going to have to let Patel Philippe, try again on another occasion.
Then you're approaching.
It looks like a fucking speedometer, guys. This just looks like the speedometer of a car.
Of a Buick, a black Buick from the 70s. Yes. A black Buick that your grandfather had.
And uninterrupted. And the way the gold is reflecting, for some reason, it looks like plate to me. So quite clearly, this looks like some kind of 1960s speedometer cheap watch. I really, really hate this watch. I'm very sorry to tell you. I know you love it. And I know there's a tremendous amount of horology in there. But bear in mind, guys, I don't give a fuck about horology. I'm lowbrow, and I don't like this watch.
Okay, I want you to get it.
How much do you pick it up for?
Of course. You find something you totally dislikes.
Super chat. And thank you for allowing me to speak uninterrupted, Rancher. That was nice of you.
We got Patel Philippe, $10. Okay, Arch, my friend with the 5713 has turned in now from his yacht, surrounded by two women that he met today at a cafe wearing the watch. Your thoughts on the piece? You know what? I don't always like to have gold diggers, but eventually they start asking for shit on their own and they become bossy.
Horn diggers.
Oh, shit. Speaking of which, Archie, I'm really upset with you because yesterday I said something about fucking Birkin bag and you pull one out and now Satan's kitten has not let me the fuck alone.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. He'll forget by then. I'm not going to.
No.
Luxury bag.
You say he'll forget.
We'll
You say he'll
conveniently.
forget, but that fucking Marc Jacobs bag was about 18 to 20 months worth of nagging and begging and pleading and nagging. So I don't know.
Oh,
Why would you pull out a Birkin bag in pink and then tell me you have 3 of them within earshot of Satan's kitten? Why would you do such a thing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't realize he was serious about it, Mark.
So much trouble. Oh my God, so much trouble. And it's a fucking car, that bag.
It is a car, isn't it? I don't think it's worth it. Do you?
No, Jesus God, no. Sell it to me for half price. Take a small loss and we'll move along. But Jesus God, he's barely let me alone.
It's a limited edition, actually, Marky, but we'll talk about it.
Listen, you know what he said? Here, Archie, here's what he said to me. Listen, I love him and he's a very bright person, but he doesn't know you that well, okay? So that caused him to say something very stupid yesterday. And what he said was, Archie probably doesn't know what it's worth. He'll sell it to you cheap. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You do not know, you might know Archie a little bit from the air, but you do not know Paul fucking Pluta. Son of a goddamn accountant. He knows to the penny what it's worth. Trust me.
I know what you're saying. It's okay. We can conveniently forget to bring it. Don't worry about it.
You sold it to me. You wouldn't like pinch links, or you wouldn't pinch any of the.
I'll even put some extra twillies on for you.
You wouldn't pinch.
They're expensive.
How about the straps and links? You wouldn't pinch links.
No, you can't.
No.
Okay. Marky, we love you. We got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. I'm another cardinal vote to get the Vacheron.
This one here.
The speedometer from 1960.
And its size is 42 or 39.
42 mil.
It looks like it came off the dashboard of a 1967 Ford Fairlane.
No, I like it a lot. I like the what do they call it? Flyback portions, and I like the functional complications that it has.
Mike, did that car have posi traction? Did it have posi traction?
Yes, absolutely. It's got a limited slip differential in it. Came stock.
Super chat. We got a super chat here. Look at this super chat. Nate Dog, $2. Decision Day. Lange 381031. Naked 5111J, or is the 5124J naked?
No,
for $2, Nate Dog. I got to tell you, we got to be quick. I would say personally, I'd go for the 5124J.
Who throws out box and papers on a fucking Patek Philippe? Who does that?
It's called a divorce, Marky. You obviously haven't had a bitch you've been with.
Well, I kind of have. So, a couple times.
That's what happens, Marky. It always ends badly. It ends badly, Marky.
I always got the house, though. So. I understand. Yes. You raise a point. You raise a
point there. I'd go for the. Look, I tell you what. Personally, I'd go for the 5111J. I love that watch.
Naked.
But
and do they do the certificate anymore? The provenance, whatever that was.
Yeah, but you don't. On that watch, it's a dress watch. They're very soft. I'd go for that. Next super chat we got is Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, he just texted me. He was going to gift you the 5713, but you never reviewed it after 2 super chats, so he turned out to have wild fun with exotics.
Exotic dancers?
Yep.
Yeah, now let's just call that watch back up on the stream. So what it is,
it's a strip club in Melbourne.
5111. It's a 5111 with diamonds.
Archie, have you ever been to a strip club in Melbourne called Santa Fe Gold?
I've been to. Yeah, I have actually. Yes, I have.
Santa Fe Gold employs some of the most amazingly beautiful women on earth.
I gotta
and then they give you a bunch of like Monopoly money to give the girls. You have to buy it, but
they identify as cowgirls.
Oh no, these are proper girls, man. Clyde, these are some of the most spectacular looking women on earth.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. I'm very careful. Okay.
I did not see a single cesarean section scar.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now.
So are we caught up?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
sir. I gotta tell you something. I kind of think as you get older, you realize something.
Mm-hmm.
Real beauty in women is not the youngest and sexiest, and it's kindness. Always go for kindness, guys.
Like a woman who will make your eggs and bacon. Like, is that
A
what you're looking
beautiful
for?
woman who is a beautiful woman who hates your guts is not a beautiful woman.
You just walked it back. Then you start thinking, well, a beautiful woman. That is like, no.
No, you said a beautiful woman that hates your guts is no good. Super chat.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't let him finish, Clyde.
Exactly right there. Super chat, Patek Philippe, $5. Can you call up an ellipse that you would wear today? Actually, I got to tell you something. You know, that current, I'm really fucking in love with the platinum one. They have the platinum one. I think this, honestly, it's drug dealer money, but I think it's absolute. It's 90,000 Australian. 90 fucking thousand.
That's
It's
insane.
drug dealer money.
Yeah, but would you get a white gold one? Would you get a white gold one instead?
No, they only do it in platinum.
Why is
But
that
this
so
size-
expensive? Why?
Sorry.
I mean, even if it's
Because they
platinum,
can.
there's almost no platinum in it. It's flimsy.
Okay, you know how you got to remember too, right?
Mm.
You got to remember this.
Give me a sub.
That
You must remember this.
what happens
Remember.
is
Member chat.
what you got to remember is, guys, what
Mhm.
you need to remember.
Yes.
What you need to remember, it's simple, okay?
Rolex.
No, what you need to fucking remember is
50
these
bucks.
watches here were so popular in 1960s. This was supposed to be their. It's where form follows function. This was the carry on from the Calatrava in late 60s chic. And this is actually a modern size one. It's absolutely beautiful. It uses the I think it uses the 240 micro rotor movement.
Rooted rotor.
Fucking 90,000 for a two-hand watch. Only Patek could get away with that.
Rooted rotor. That's what happens.
Yep.
Rooted rotor.
Absolutely beautiful. Seriously, it is absolutely beautiful. You understand that?
Yes.
It is.
You know this?
We know this.
It's more beautiful. It is more fucking beautiful than you could ever imagine. You understand? It's just so fucking beautiful. The thing is, it's an acquired taste.
Got like free range beef?
Meat.
Yeah, very
Free-range
much like
chicken.
free range beef, you know. So, yeah, look. It's an acquired taste, okay, but it's beautiful. It's more beautiful than anything you could possibly.
Saying biggest douchebags. He's asking people who are the most loyal, and I think Rolex is the right answer because. You know, Man on the Moon is an Omega, and but the people who love the Man on the Moon love the Man on the Moon, not all Omega. Whereas Rolex, it's kind of like all of them.
Yeah, true.
But that's also saying brand. I asked, you said what model?
You wouldn't think Seiko?
Wears.
There's a lot of hardcore Seiko fanboys out there.
No. Because I would say Daytona, because if you had a Daytona, you would have to be a real fucking
Wait, we all have one, or I have one. But you know what? I'd be honest with you, I have one, but it's not my favorite watch by any
super
chance.
chat.
We got a super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. Name a vintage, a neo vintage, and a modern 37mm watch that would be cool as fuck today on the wrist, and AC3 would ignore this thick rule for. Okay, so I'd say vintage. Let me go.
Overseas version 1. 37
I'd
millimeters.
have to say, okay, let me say this. I would say vintage would have to be one of Doc's Daytonas, 37mm. Neo vintage, I'd go for a Patek Philippe 6000 with blue dial. And modern 37mm, I would go for the AP Audemars Piguet 15450 37mm blue dial.
Yeah,
I reckon. And I reckon that was a fucking good size for it. If any of you guys have seen the big fucking 41 mil Royal Oaks, they're a little bit on the big side.
Yes.
Yes.
But people want them because their egos are big. Their egos are big, and they want them big.
Yeah,
They
the whole Royal Oak line, didn't it come out during like?
Are you
along with?
Hang on, Mikey. Mikey, when you start talking knowledge there, it starts to worry me, Mike.
No,
Slow down. Slow down, Mikey.
Back the truck up.
Super chat. It's a super chat.
Back the truck up. We got a super chat here. And this super chat here is from Rodent3, $5. We need Archie Explodes live stream on Bonza. Well, that's why I didn't fly them, because they are fucking hopeless. I could have told you that. I knew this would happen.
Oh.
I knew it would happen. They would be hopeless. Okay.
Super chat. There's a super chat.
There's a super chat. What's a super chat doing here? We got a super chat from Patek Philippe, $5. AC3, does a man need more than 37 mil set? 37 mil set you made just and would be embarrassed? Look, I don't think. No, I'm just telling you. Okay. I had the robbery.
Rubber.
And ever since then, I got to try and get my yin and yang back, okay? The yin and the yang. I got to get these yin meisters back. Now, for me, the only way I can sort of...
How do they touch your yang and yang when you weren't even in the house?
I got to get my yin and yang back. You understand? I got to get the yin and the yang back. So for me, I got to tell you something. You know what I got to do? It's simple. What I got to do is simple. Gotta. Does a man need more than 37 mil? I like bigger because I'm a fat fuck, but they are really cool. Okay, they're really cool.
I went to the gym today for the first time in since the pandemic.
Shit! And what happened?
I had to read the machines to remember how to do it. I fucking forgot everything.
Super chat.
Plus, I had some hip problems, since then, so I had to learn how to work out with this particular condition I've gotten. But it was good.
Super chat. Dirk Diggler, member for 13 months. Mark, I love you more than money itself.
Hashtag no homo. Well,
super chat.
That makes one of you.
Super chat. Where have you been? Patek Philippe, $5. I think the point I'm making, Fiker, is get what you love. I still hoping for a 5107p to show up to be in the final collection. And speaking of people we love, Marcelo, is the watch real or fake? No more bullshit. No more speaking in fucking.
This is 100% real. It just was a shtick that I needed to keep for 24 hours.
I think it's fake. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it is real.
Marcelo,
you can think whatever you want. This is your.
Because let's be honest, there, Marcelo, you are a cartoon character. If ever there was a cartoon character of mine,
you know what? This
would be you.
You know what? This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
What's unbelievable is that you can come on the stream and start throwing your rate around. You're a fucking cunt. You fucking deserted your country when they needed your military service. You fucked off. You did everything against. You did everything against. You did, and then you speak louder, and you think it. You think you can overrun the conversation.
You know what? You know what?
I can talk over the top of you too. You fucking freak.
I have a quick question for Marcelo. Marcelo, these watches you have, do you have them in a safe in your house?
Yes, but not always.
Let me help you out. Make sure you always keep an ear out for the sound.
Okay. Thank you. It's just a little bit for the holidays. After that, most of them go to the safe. Yeah.
I don't think anyone cares about you, Marcelo. You know that? You're the most unloved person. The most unloved person. Everything. Everyone's a cunt to you. That guy ripped you off. Maybe you ripped him off. Did you think
It's
about that?
amazing
Maybe
how you
you
talk
ripped
to
him
the
off.
name of others.
Because let's be honest, there you're a sniveling shit of a human being.
Wow, this is so amazing how jealousy makes you so angry and upset with me.
This is so amazing how I can just tell you to fuck off.
No, Marcelo, he
now.
thought that about you before you got that watch.
Yeah, true.
We're going to super
There's a
chat
super
swinging
chat.
kangaroo $2 by saying yin and yang. You mean dollars and pounds and baht.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit nasty.
Thai baht, Philippine pesos, and American dollars.
And we've got Patek Philippe $5, AC3. Would you trade places with Marcelo for a Le
Dear
Mans?
God, that voice. Come on.
I actually like my Breguet more than the Le Mans.
Ooh, come on. That's mighty bold.
I like my Breguet better.
Mm.
Oh my God.
Can you get me a Breguet for that same price?
Here. God.
You know that you actually can find them. They're not that hard to get at that price.
You know what? Because I have like an OP41 that sells for more or less the same. I think I'd rather trade that in for that Breguet.
Yes.
I have an OP. I have the green dial, which sells for, I don't know, probably.
SC43 says the only Marcelo hater is Arch.
No, I don't think that's fair. But I have an OP41 that sells for like these days, I don't know, like $8,000, and I would just do a straight up trade for that Breguet, which is nuts. It's a lot more horology for the money, isn't it?
Yep.
So you would swap. Oh, this is interesting. We can do watch swaps. How about for the Birkin? How about for the Birkin?
Oh boy. Yeah, for the Birkin, we're talking the OP41 dark blue dial, box and papers, full set.
Let's bring his partner in and include him in the negotiation.
Good condition. Clyde, shut up. That'll get me laid for like a decade.
I'm gonna need problem. You don't need to buy fancy toys to get laid, Mark.
Well, that is quite frankly true. The silly thing loves me. I don't know why but here we are. I got lucky.
You're a very lucky man, you know.
Yes.
I am. I found an old lady living in the body of a young man who loves me and doesn't like to leave the house. So we're perfect.
You're perfect couple. Perfect couple.
Well, we are, except for he doesn't know how to cook and prefers to eat at restaurants. But he will take takeout. That's that. So there is that.
Yeah, that's okay. You can't win them all, Marky. You know this.
Well, I won the lottery with him, and honestly, on the Potbelly app, I'm getting probably 1 out of 5 meals free.
Wow, you're joking.
No, I'm not. But actually, this is one of the reasons that I became a fat fuck. When Satan Kitten and I met, I was built. I was really built. Yes, I was.
You were.
When I got really and soft since then, but it's all this fucking takeout.
Archie, there is a super chat from your boss. Snap 2.
Super chat from the boss here. Patek Philippe $5. How's the poll going? That's the dancing pole, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's he's got a pole you got a pole in your bedroom, don't you? Was that you? Marky, hasn't he got a pole in his bedroom?
I don't think so. And that's not how you spell. Hold on. That's pole as in questions. A stripper pole is spelled Pole. So it's a different
pole.
Yes. The other poll is also spelled Pole.
Oxley State. Yes, all those the poll where you vote, which by the way, voting is compulsory in Australia. You get a ticket and a fine if you don't vote.
Yeah, you do. They're fucking assholes about that.
Here, you can blow off your right to participate in your government at any point you want, and most people constantly do. I got to admit, I really only vote in the important elections, but there's a lot of little local elections that I just skip. And we have a super chat. Super chat. Patek Philippe. He switched personalities again.
Here we go. He switched personalities again.
Yes, look for the green box at the bottom of your comments.
Yeah. We got a super chat. Patek Philippe $5. Wow, you never really asked for that information. Thanks for leaking Mark's stripper pole.
Oh, dear God, I can barely walk on a treadmill, let alone use a stripper pole. I am a physical wreck. I mean, and I'm only in my 60s. I think it's downhill from here.
You're early 60s, aren't you? How old are you?
No, man, I will be 66 in the spring. So I'm halfway home. If I live to 120, I'm halfway through.
Yes. 120 would be good, don't you think?
Yeah. I got to say though, like, you know, on my dad's side, the men are long lived. Dad is alive and well and coming up on his 90th. Now on my mom's side, you know, not so good. But so I'm hoping I got more of the.
You could average out. You can average the scores out, can't you?
If I average the scores out, I got about 10 years left. So I'd rather not do that. I'm going for the gold here.
Super chat. Where have you been? We got super chat. Patek Philippe, $2. Poll update.
Are we running a poll?
I didn't. Let's have a look here. We got a poll going.
I don't think so.
Oh, should Archie trade places Marcelo for a Breguet Type 21, 22%, or a Le Mans 77%?
Well, most people want you to trade places. All right. Well, you know what? Can you talk like Marcelo for just a couple of minutes to try it on, see how it's going to feel?
Yeah,
talk like Marcelo for us.
Lily.
I don't think you could do it for long.
No. It's
I don't even think Marcelo wants to be Marcelo.
I mean, does the watchmakers the man, or what? What would you do if you were Marcelo to fix his life? What would you do? Is he happy, man? What would you do?
I mean, listen, he's got a good woman. He's got a failing restaurant. He's got a couple of nice watches.
Oh, most restaurants are failing. That's situation normal, okay?
Well, I understand. And I mean, but he's been open a long time. You know, it's economic bullshit. I don't know what's going on in Japan, but right now I'll tell you what, it's not good in America. So
what's happening in America? Tell me this.
Well, look, I'll need all I know is my own little slice of the economy, and things are not good. I run a service business, which is like a discretionary purchase. You don't have to get dog
training.
You know, like for example, Klein, he's a little more recession proof. You get arrested, you're going to need a lawyer no matter what. But you might pay your lawyer instead of your dog trainer. So things for me are really slow right now. But that being said, I'm coming off of 3 years of not even having a day off. The pandemic was insane money. Like I paid off my farm pandemic dog training money. So if I get another 3 to 6 months off with slowness, I'm actually grateful for it. But, you know, eventually I'd like to fucking work because it's what I like to do.
How's the books? The books bring in much money?
The books are all right. You know, what happens with books, this is the way it works. I know you don't know this because, you know, you've only sold 17 copies of Luxury Last. But
come on, don't be like that, Marky.
If you're with a big publisher, what happens is they pay you a fuck ton of money in advance. It's called an advance, ironically.
Royalty. It's a royalty.
In advance on royalties. And then those royalties have to earn out what they have lent you in advance. And after that, they start paying. But if your advance is huge, then it's going to take longer to earn out and start seeing checks. So will I see income from it above and beyond what I've already been paid? I believe so. But I got substantial front money. Do
you find by writing your book, you've got immortality? You're always going to be there on Earth.
Well,
aren't you?
You know, that's a good point. Look, and I was once, you've got to remember my co-author is a monk and a priest. Okay. So he's like a spiritual religious guy. And I one time said to him, you know, like, unlike me, who has written some nice books, but he wrote some fucking classics that sold like millions of copies.
Like what sort of books are about what?
Well, my co-author wrote 2 books that are like fucking New York Times.
On spiritualism or what? What are they? Novels?
He's written about that too, but his dog book, his most famous dog book is called The Art of Raising a Puppy. You can find that on Google and Wikipedia, and The Art of Raising a Puppy. Anyway, he sold well over 500,000 copies of that thing. But I said to him, you know, is it like bucket list for you that you've achieved New York Times best-selling author category? And he said, no, the real achievement is all the people that we're able to help that we've never even met in person. And that's when I realized that I was a shallow motherfucker and I need to really channel my inner monk.
I I could have told you that after talking to you for 5 minutes.
The best thing about writing books is helping tens of thousands of people you never even met.
Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, I'm starting to see similarities with you and Marcelo. Didn't some random steal your content too
Wait.
and sell CDs?
Did Mark
Off of-
leave?
No, he didn't leave.
Mark.
He's here.
Mark.
He's here. The M. What's the M for? M. Big
Mike.
M.
Mike the Snake. Jesus, do you pay attention to anything?
M.
Mike.
M.
Mike.
What? Yes.
All right. You know what that means?
I'm
See you
here.
later, Rancher. He's okay. Look, we had him for a while. That's great. Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, I'm starting to see similarities with you and Marcelo. Didn't some random steal your content too and sell CDs off it? Yes, he did. But I decided to leave it go because any publicity is good publicity. So I don't have a problem with it. We got Saad. General Saad is in the house, sir.
Archie, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Archie,
Yes, sir. Yes.
Archie, can you check your WhatsApp, please?
Yes, sir.
In the WhatsApp, I have sent you a secretly or very discreetly released watch from Rolex. It's a day date with a very special dial. And my question from you is this watch more special or is the Le Mans Daytona more special? Which one is more rarer? Which one is more special?
Who told you about this watch? Can I ask? How did you get this image here? It is
Archie, this is classified information. Archie, I cannot share this kind of information publicly, please. And by the way, what's on the teller count, my servant, Danny? How much have you earned by spamming people? How much Amazon card? How much Amazon cards have you sold?
I doing difference now. I doing Temu, Amazon. Not
Listen, I have your passport with me. Remember this. I took you to the Americas. Now, if you don't earn $100 for me for per month, then you know what I'll do with you. Okay?
Please do not do this.
I'll kill the goat. I'll kill the goat. The goat will be killed.
No,
okay? Yes.
I make it
Now,
rupees.
Now, what is
Generalissimo Saad.
Hello, Mr. Mark Goldberg, the most handsome man in the history of watch community.
Sir, you who have more wives than I will ever
You
have.
are pure class, Mr. Goldberg. Look at this watch. Is this more special or Marcelo's garbage?
Yeah, this is incredible. And they're only going to make a handful of these.
And I've also sent you an article, Archie. The link is there in the WhatsApp also, just for our honorable viewers, because this is a very discreet. We have Rancher. I have to leave.
Oh no! Oh no! What? No, no, don't. What? What?
All right, we're back. Archie, you're having Wi-Fi problems, and Saad, you got cut off. So, what were you saying, Saad?
It's gone.
Oh, damn it! Well, Saad, come back. If you're within the service, boys, please come back.
Come back, Saad.
This is amazing.
I think he left a message somewhat similar to this.
Yeah, this is incredible. This is a collaboration with the Vienna Orchestra.
Yeah.
Well, this is Rolex is nearing the release of the day date dial, picturing a cello.
Yeah, I thought it was
the brand's first watch dedicated to music. Rolex partners with the two classical music institutions, the Salzburg Festival and the Vienna Philharmonic.
I'm particularly attached to the Vienna Boys Choir. You know, they castrate them at the age of 12 in order to preserve their voices.
Are you serious?
Well, no, they used to, but not now. But yes, they used to. They were called the castrati, and they castrated them in the Vienna Boys Choir in order to keep their voices at the exact level. Yeah.
Kind of like eunuchs.
Archie, Saad left me a message. Shall I play it?
Sure.
Mike burned his panther the mark would fuck blood bastardings.
You're about to be anally raped.
Mark, that's what I wanted to ask you, Mark.
Oi, oi, oi. Shepherd's, shepherd's pie. Super chat.
Has it come up?
Super chat, $5. Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, I'm your biggest fan. This is Dan.
Dan the man.
You don't have a clue what you're talking about, Tam. Come on, let's do some trivia. What's he talking about, Arch? I know, do you?
No idea. No idea.
When I did your rap and sent it to you, I didn't think.
Oh yes, I love that rap. I love that rap.
Yeah, that's what it's talking about.
And have you also got that rap you did for Angelic? I'd like to put that on my show.
I don't know if I've got it anymore because I just do them on fly and then record them, send them, then delete them.
Danny, will you play the kazoo for us?
I don't know where it is, but I could do.
Let's do it.
I can't remember where I've put it.
What do you think? I mean, guys, you have no idea. He's not just a hooligan. He's a talented musician.
What song would you like?
I don't know. Pick one. How about "Oh Danny Boy"?
I
can't, hold on. I can't believe you have a fucking kazoo. I was just kidding. You have a fucking kazoo. That's unbelievable. But I knew that. What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
Well, you asked me to play it for you, so I did.
Well, yeah. Okay, continue. "Oh Danny Boy."
All you're getting is a preview.
What the fuck? I just pull a kazoo out of my ass and then you pull one out of your ass. How's that happen? Have you got a harmonica handy too? Like what do you got laying around? Jesus fucking Christ!
It's called quantum physics.
Oh, God. Mikey, it's scary what's going on here. What the fuck else do you have?
Oh no, it's quantum physics. Like one atom in an alter universe has the same atomic structure, and so is doing exactly the same thing in another universe.
Like beam me up. Wait, I'm taking a shit.
But I don't know where I've put it. I have got.
Here we go. Here we go. The harmonica.
I'm just trying to find it. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Tap tap.
Let me find it and then I'll be back with you.
How about a zither? You got a zither?
A what?
A zither. You know, a jaw harp.
No.
I got a couple blues harps.
Can you play the saw with a bow from a violin?
Play the what?
It's actually, you know, the kind of saw, a hand saw, and they play them with a bow, with a violin. Just Google it, or look on YouTube. Yeah. It's actually it's a very weird and haunting sound when you play the saw with a violin bow. It's a beautiful sound. Very weird though.
I have heard them do that before, actually.
I saw a lady do it once, and it was unbelievable.
I've got an app, but I don't know where. I've got a harmonica,
all right,
but I
I trust you. Oi, shepherd's pie. We got a super chat from Patek Philippe.
We got a super chat from Patek Philippe. $5. A NATO strap, a must. Another unboxing and another unbox. A NATO straps, a must.
Do you know what he's talking about, Archie?
No.
I don't think
NATO
so.
strap. It's shirty, Danny. It's a NATO strap.
I did that Tickers song. I did that Tickers song as well, didn't I?
Tickers, yeah. Tickers.
Yeah, he didn't appreciate it. He didn't like me.
Oh, why is that? He didn't appreciate it.
He don't like me, but it's the world, innit? You can't be liked by everyone.
Yeah. The world's just like that.
He just took it too serious. He doesn't have a laugh, does he? Just
I don't understand it. Like Tickers, he is a comic. You know, I mean, that's the thing about Tickers you love. He's I haven't seen him around the traps, have you?
Yeah, but the thing is, Archie, he come on your show and fucked about and had a joke. Then he got monetized and turned all serious.
Oh, I know. He turned into a real
are you funny or are you serious? Which one is it? You can't be both.
Yeah, I think it kind of went to his head, you know.
You could be seriously funny.
And don't forget, someone gave him a phone as well. Red Shovel gave him a phone.
He did. That was fucking good of him. He bought him a brand new, like, I think it was an iPhone 12 at the time.
Yeah, that was a top of the line phone then, and he wasn't really that appreciative, was he?
Bastards.
I don't know what to say. If someone did something like that for me, if they bought me a phone or just something nice, like when Toyota Moore got me some cigars, I was so appreciative, and I kept saying thank you, and he said, "Don't worry about it." But the fact that he's done that and he's gone out of his way to do that, I thought that was nice. And he got.
I'm sending Toyota Mo a packet of double happiness cigarettes.
Double happiness, half opened or full packet?
No, full packet.
Did you actually smoke any of them cigs, Arch?
I've had one. They're just cigarettes.
Yeah, what made you go back to smoking cigarettes? I know.
No, I don't. I don't smoke.
Like, where the fuck did you buy some double happiness
You smoke after sex? I don't know. I never checked.
Cigarettes. I got them for my son for Christmas. That's all. I just like them. I like the way the Chinese they have fantastic names for stuff that is so obvious, and it just has such meaning. Like the happiness, maybe it's just a good smoke. You know what I mean, Danny? I mean, we look the world for this stuff to make us happy. We're looking at the end of the day, we're all looking for happiness, and it's there. It is. It's in the simple things like a good smoke. Isn't that happiness?
Well, after that one cigarette, did it make you happy? In fact, did it make you double happy?
Double happy. You know, it's just I just love the way they
you like
do
the
that.
cheesiness of it.
The cheesy. I do. Yeah. I do. So cool. And by the way, Sard, you can jump back on now that where's Mark Goldberg gone? Mark's there. Ranch is not on. Sard, you can jump back on now.
Mark, that's what I want to ask you. Are your training methods with dogs different to Caesar's?
Wait. I'm coming back. I didn't hear you. Say again.
I said, is your training methods with dogs different to Caesar's?
Yes. Well, Caesar doesn't really train dogs.
Just kicks fuck out of them.
Well, no, he doesn't do that.
There's a Mikey on him.
You know, I mean, he's all about the problem solving, which is getting him to stop this or stop that. I'm more about getting them to do this or do that. And that's training. So I don't think really Caesar trains dogs. Although let me tell you, I don't know him well, but I've met him on multiple occasions. I've seen him work in person, and he's very talented. But I think his specialty, I would have to say, would be difficult, very bold, and aggressive dogs. That would be, I think, his specialty.
Right. So what's your specialty in training dogs?
I wrote a whole book about this, Danny. If we share a screen and go to Amazon and we go to the art of training your dog, it's how to train your dog to stop doing this and that and start doing, it's making good dogs gently through my own personal methods. But that's what
because there's obviously, you say people say dog training, but there's all kinds of dog training. Like I've just said to you, Caesar, and then there's your sort of training.
Listen, what I'm doing is what I would call pet dog training, which is the vast majority of people want the following: don't pull on the leash. Come when I call you. Get them. Just move away from me a little bit when I want you to move away. Get here when I want you. Get out from under me when I don't want you, and don't do anything horrible in between. And that's what I teach. So heel, sit down, stay, come, go to place, down, and sit, stay. And when I say come, I mean no matter what. I don't care if you almost got the fucking squirrel. Turn around and come back when I call you. Happily. And I want you to
get him to do that.
I almost got that fucking thing. That's
and you can get him to do that, Mark. You can get him to stop looking at a squirrel and turn around.
Every day of my life. That's what I do.
Here we go. We got Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, honestly, I'm looking forward to a curry with you, ABC, Danny, and anyone else interested in joining us. Lassie and you. Actually, I got to tell you something. I have been to Fiji. The best curry I haven't been to India, but the best curry was in the UK. It was in the UK. And
well, that's practically India.
Yeah.
Because of the Raj. But listen, anybody can train a dog, and read my book and you'll be able to train a dog too. Anybody can do it. You just got to know what to do. That's why we write books.
So I'll buy your book, cross your name out of it, read it.
There you go.
Then use your idea and then
you do what you got to do. It's all for the betterment of dogs.
I won't do that.
I think I'm going to have to buy your book, Mark.
Well, do what you got to do, guys.
Magpie, £2. Mark, have you heard of Prince the Doberman?
Oh my God, I have not. No, but I love Dobermans. I had my own. His name was Diablo. It's and that's the dog I got the tattoo for right here. I gotta say,
you told the story. You saved your life.
Diablo, El Diablo.
And he was like the nicest dog who just never objected to anybody. You know, I lived in the city, and if I would get
just to recap, they were trying to carjack you,
well,
and then the Doberman.
The bums could stick their cup right in my car window.
So basically, him barking scared the they're taking it back.
I was an attempted carjacking on the south side of Chicago at about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and he didn't just bark; he tried to break out the window glass because there was 2 guys, you know, at my driver's side and at my passenger side.
And what did they do when they saw him?
Well, they didn't know there was a dog in the car because the windows were tinted, and there he was, 100-pound Doberman trying to bust out the windows to fuck these guys up on each side, and they jumped away from the car, which gave me the moment to, you know,
to accelerate and go.
That is right, but I wouldn't have another one because Jesus God, they die young. That's the tough part of, you know.
How old was he? 20 years, don't you?
No, I mean, I have an 18-year-old, fucking 18-year-old rat terrier. My border collie lived to 18. I mean, but my Doberman only lived to not quite 11, just call it 11, almost 11. And it's just too fucking young. They die young, these guys.
Why is that? Why do they die young? I don't get it.
Genetics. And when he died, I don't know how they fucking knew, but the Doberman Pinscher Club of America sent me a card saying he lived longer than most Dobermans. Congratulations. And I was like, you motherfuckers. He was dead at 11. That's just sad. It's just too sad. Too sad.
Yeah. Archie, if you went to Mark's house and he got the dogs out, would you stroke the dogs?
He's coming. What do you mean stroke? We say pet in this country. Stroke means something different. Jesus Christ,
I'll certainly pet the dogs. I like dogs.
Stroke.
Patel Philippe, $5. Archie, remember that 1680 red disaster deal with the engraved case back? What was the moral of that story and vintage? Well, it wasn't. Look, what basically happened is it was still a great watch. It just had a different case back. It had a 5513 case back because it was probably the engraving removed. And now we did a swap. Correct dial. Wanted the 5513. He wanted the 5513 back, and he swapped a 1680 back. So it actually all's well that ends well. There you go. All's well that ends
well.
Which did you prefer, the 5513 or 1680?
I like the 1680. I like it. I really like the white, the non-red letter one. That's the white, completely white writing. I think they're very cool. They're very cool watches to have. But vintage, vintage is a minefield. Been there, done that. I don't want to go vintage again,
What do you call vintage, Archie? Like, when do you say vintage is last year in a watch?
It's not a year. It's a series. I would say vintage in Rolex would be plastic glass.
So like 4 digits.
Well, yes, but different models ended at different times. They phased out plastic. It started in the late 70s with the day date. The day date got sapphire. Then it rolled out like the Explorer 1. It didn't actually lose plastic until the early 90s.
Yeah, and it won 1988 when the Daytona switched over to sapphire, wasn't it?
I think it was 88.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said.
It's pretty late in the game.
Look, it was pretty amazing stuff. But
that's when they first introduced the Zenith model, innit?
Exactly. Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Name the Calatrava that Danny absolutely loves and the medal. You love my 5196 in yellow gold.
Fuck it. I'm surprised you remembered that, yeah?
Yeah, no, that was... unfortunately, it's very upsetting having it removed from me like it was, but...
Double super chat.
Hey! What can you do? What can you do? Super chat. Patel Philippe, $5. Which plastic character shits you off the most? Flip me over! That sucker horn character.
Now you missed one above.
We got a super chat Patel Philippe, $5. Name the Calatrava that we did that one.
The Magpie.
The Magpie. That actually, it's one underneath. £5. Prince is Beckham's dog training YouTube. Mark, you'd find it interesting.
Well, I would say that I'd check it out, but I'd be very honest with you. I can't stand to watch dog training on television or YouTube because they always do it wrong or different or it's sort of like, you know, the cops do not watch cop TV shows when they come home.
Yeah.
They watch hospital shows, but the doctors watch the cop shows because you don't decompress watching your own shit. You just can't.
Yeah, because you find the faults. That's
right.
the-
Which is why, Archie, what kind of YouTube can you not watch? Because it's, you know.
Watch content, you know.
Exactly.
Mark, let's play which it would be what dog? What dog would Archie be?
If Archie was a dog, an Australian cattle dog, but he'd be a bit overweight and he'd have been thrown off the farm for being a bit lazy and wanting to eat the garbage. But definitely an Australian.
Eat the garbage. That's
so
good.
What about Mikey? What about Mikey?
Mikey would be. This is a really good question.
Speaking of garbage, we've got a new panelist joining us.
It is amazing how you're jealous. It is almost like unreal. It's almost like a comedy. I mean, man, your jealousy comes out of your ass. Unbelievable.
It's amazing how you're an ungrateful shit.
Here we have
amazing how you are an ungrateful shit. That I stood by you. I stood by you. I stood by you. And you, it's amazing how you're an ungrateful shit. I stood by you when nobody would stand by you, and then you stabbed me in the back.
I feel like Marcelo would be a Chiweenie.
And we've got another super chat here. Super chat, Patel Philippe, $5. Mark, did you know Arch at one point considered copying you, getting a dog, making 3 videos of him trying to train it, then expense the food and bill?
Well, you know, I know this is a lie because A, Archie is an original, and B, Archie, you know, can barely take care of himself, let alone a dog. So, you know, even the carpet beetles left. You couldn't even keep carpet beetles alive. So I feel like I don't believe this.
And we've got a super chat here from Wishful Thinking, $5.
Mute this fucker so we don't have to listen to that at least.
Yes. Wishful Thinking, $5. Is Blue Dial 5205 worth the huge premium over the silver? 100%. I love the blue. That is the most sexy. How much is it, Wishful Thinking? How much? Just do a $1 super chat. How much is it? How much of a premium is it? I think it's the most beautiful watch. You could say it's one of the most beautiful Pateks of all time. It's just gorgeous. I'm not saying the rarest. I'm not saying the most valuable. It's just beautiful.
You know what? We have a super chat from Patel Philippe, and it's quite a good idea.
Yeah, full that you grab it in your ass.
Patel Philippe, $5. 1 minute uninterrupted of Marcelo's thoughts, but Danny can speak too. I'll just turn his mic up a bit there. This guy's insane.
Come on, Danny.
Again, Archie, regarding your fucking Zenith, it is piece of fucking with shit. You need to buy 10 fucking watts to be king like me. And the king. Go screw up yourself, you fucking wasting zero cunt.
Umami. My watch has umami.
Indeed, regarding a topic has a dog there. Regarding
okay, that's a minute. Jesus Christ. Super
chat. Where have you been? We've got Doc joining us. Thank you, Doc. Wishful Thinking, $5. 5205 blue is nearly 50,000. Silver can be had for around 30. Fuck, that's ridiculous. Get the silver. I like the gray one. Is that the considered? I like the gray one. I think the gray is rather nice.
You're changing color.
Arch,
So
I gotta go.
annoying. Hey,
I gotta go.
no,
Good night. Have a good night.
Mike,
See you, Mike.
Mike,
Get that 9:30
Mike,
sorted,
love you,
mate, and
man.
get out the road on it.
So see everybody. Have a great
yes,
night.
no worries, man. We love you.
See you in a bit, Mikey. Enjoy your 9:30, mate, when you get it.
oink, oink, Shepherd's boy.
So, Mark, back to what we were saying. You said Mike is like, what did you say we're like? Mike would
Oh,
be.
if Mikey were if Mikey were a dog, I feel like Mike would be, like your basic shepherd collie mix. Like that loyal mutt that everybody had when they were a kid, who followed them to the school bus and then waited until you came back. You're like the most loyal guy you'd ever want to meet. So I feel like he would just be, Now I feel like Marcelo would be a tween, which is highly neurotic and demands attention at all times. And what happens is you feed them, but then they shit on the carpet where you're bound to step in it. That's
Here we go. Patek Philippe, $5. Archie, what do you admire most about Marcelo?
His good looks. He's quite a look.
I gotta be honest with you. What I do admire about the guy.
You know that's crazy.
Hey,
You know it's crazy. Completely
It's fucking
crazy.
stupid one. This is not stupid one, Archie. I'm just kidding you. It is fucking real women's. You will never get a real lemons.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
I think Mark's got to get another drink.
No, I've got to pop something into the microwave. I'll be right back.
I think the biggest thing I admire about Marcelo there is the fact he has survived in Japan for as long as he has, even though he's sucked mummy's mum dry. And
Really?
I think the thing is with him, he survived in Japan. It can be very tough to survive there. He's survived, and he's basically, Marcelo is the ultimate hobosexual. He found a woman, because let's face it, Marcelo has very little talent. His business loses money. Everything about him is a disaster. He had a terrible childhood. He had many issues. And he's latched onto this woman and basically sucked her mother dry. And I think that's probably the Marcelo. It's
really?
Maybe Netflix can help you.
Really?
A little bit something to keep awake a little bit.
I'd love to know what's going on in your mind after now. Thinking,
who's this fucking fuck with more fucking show? The fucking piece of shit.
Stop eating chocolate. Eat a little bit orange, banana.
Come watch my show. Come watch my show.
Why subscribe a fucking super chat and grab it in your ass?
Yeah, bananas is good for you, Arch. Try some bananas. Bananas is good.
Yeah, I think the thing is there. I mean, you basically latched onto this woman and sucked her mum dry of the money. When you just close the restaurant and teach English, well, maybe not teach English. Sorry.
All my students look like me.
Well, what are you going to do? You're in your mid-50s. You're ugly as fuck. You have no real skills. What are you going to do with yourself? What are you going to do with yourself? I mean, never trust a skinny chef. Never trust a skinny chef. That's for sure.
Archie.
And then
Archie. Super chat.
We got a super chat. Patek Philippe. Archie, your thoughts on Marcelo's watch box? Archie, your thoughts on Marcelo's watch box?
Archie, what do you think of his watch box, Archie?
I'm holding myself to poo, and you help me so much.
And my butt poo too.
It's
You should look in the mirror. Don't look in the mirror. You're going to be very.
One thing, I'm really pleased that Marcelo exists in our community, because it just proves that you can't buy class, can you? You know, many of us were James Bond fans who remember that James Bond. Remember that James Bond movie where he went to the crocodile farm and he had his submarine. He tried to pull the boat in with the magnet. Remember that movie? And then he's stuck in the middle of the crocodile farm, right?
You cannot be a James Bond.
And we mute this motherfucker because he's super chat poison.
You better mute one of us.
Really? Yeah. Actually, you'll never get this, motherfucker.
Poison. You know what, guys? This is I would rather wear a fucking Timex Iron Man than be you, Marcelo. Super chat. Oh my god.
Mark, would you rather do
Super chat, Patek Philippe, Archie.
Fuck this guy with you,
Marcelo's
Dick,
collection say about him. It says that you cannot buy class, style, happiness. This is not.
Oh, really?
Really? Look at this. Archie, look. I take some toilet paper and soap. Look.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? You can see his childhood. You can see how he was treated. Take some toilet paper and soap. This is things from his childhood are coming out. Take some toilet paper and soap.
Look what I should do. Archie.
And this is a well-balanced individual. You know, he's a homosexual. He's latched onto this poor woman. He's bled her mother dry. He's bled her mother dry. And super chat. Ross Rachel Brady, $5. I like Marcelo as a lover. His arms and legs are so attractive, and his shaved head is so beautiful. There we go. I mean, Marcelo, it's lacking all sorts of.
Wow, this is your best.
We created this monster. You created this monster,
Archie. You turned everyone into a monster. You turned Green into a monster. Timmy into a monster. You turned Marcelo into a monster.
I'm going to be with 5 girls in the bed. It's better than be with 5 ladyboys.
What's wrong with him? I don't know what to say. It's just we got Patek Philippe, $2. Danny, you owe me a jug of lassi.
I'll get you one, mate. Yeah, I'll get you one. We're worth it.
Exactly. No, it's a. What do you think Marcelo brings something to the channel? Do we need him? Do we don't need him? What's your view?
Yeah, I think he does. I honestly think he does because Marcelo is just Marcelo.
You're just saying that because you're the only good imitation of him.
No, he just don't give a fuck. He'll fucking shit on anyone. He'll do what he wants and come back and still make you laugh.
Here we go. We got Starchy, $2. Would you kill for Marcelo's life and collection, Arch?
Not even a spider.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
He dislikes him, but he wouldn't kill him.
No.
Yeah,
no, kill for Marcelo's life.
Archie, help me poop now.
The question is, what would you kill? I mean,
Archie helping me poo poo.
I mean, what's the point of having the restaurant if it's continually losing money? Can I ask you that?
Keeps them out of the house. It's very happy to fund it.
Wait a second, I just dropped poo poo.
The guy's nuts. Let's face it. The guy is completely nuts.
Archie. A fucking super chat with it in your ass.
You know what? I can no longer tell the difference between
Sirocco Sales, $3. Fake him right off. Thank you, Sirocco. Sirocco, I have a Christmas card I want to send you. It's a little bit late. I know Christmas has ended. Please text me your address or PO box and I will send it up to you. I can send it to the marina. Send me the details and I will send you the Christmas card. I've got one waiting here for you. And I want you to get it. So please. We We've got another super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. AC3, why is Marcelo not showing his other watches?
I think he finds himself more irritating by showing the Le Mans.
Do you think it's real? On the panel, who thinks it's real? Who thinks it's fake?
I think it's real.
I think it's real.
I think it's real only because I don't think they've had time to make fakes of it yet.
I think the watch is real and Marcelo is not.
Good point.
Ah, really? Yeah. Go in there, screw up yourself, fucking Mark Goldberg, fucking stroking your dog in garden. Go fucking screw up yourself.
Go masturbate on yourself.
I forgot about
Marcelo,
go there, masturbate yourself.
Marcelo was invented by the same guy who did all those Saw movies.
Which is most painful to watch? Archie,
do you watch the Saw movies? Did you watch the Saw movies?
Yeah, I thought they were good. Archie, do you think this bluesy you've got is the best watch you've bought in a long while? What's give you most enjoyment? And
I really like the Zenith, believe it or not.
I think you might have missed a super chat from the CEO.
Super chat. We got a super chat. Let's get the super chat catched up here. We got a super chat. Patek Philippe, $5. Okay, AC3. Did you make the decision? The Le Mans is a fake. World's most popular city. What your thoughts?
I have theory.
Have no idea.
My theory is that the Japanese aren't as into Rolex as other places, other countries. I think they're into Omega more. You know?
Yeah, I heard that as well.
No, it wouldn't mean that Marcelo would get one of the only watches, but that's impossible.
Well, I mean, what if every continent gets one or two of the watches, and then Japan gets it, and no one really wants it?
We got a super chat now from Patek Philippe, $10. Archie, would you authorize Marcelo releasing an audio book where he reads Luxury to Last and provides color commentary, with all proceeds going to his next heavy hitter purchase? What do I say here? What do I say? What do I say?
So have you got the Zenith on now?
No, I'm going to put it on. Can I go and put it on now?
No, because you're making excuses to get away and have a break. So you can put it on in approximately 20 minutes.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
Exactly.
I really like the Zenith. The Zenith is an amazing piece.
I like it. I'm honest, I do like it.
I really like it
with the hole? You like it with the hole there, Danny?
I'd prefer it without the hole, but I do like it. If I have the choice to have it with just free...
yeah, but you got to have a date then. You got to have a date, but it's got 3 subdials. That other one works. It's just that it's exposed.
I thought you cut out.
It's just kind of damaged like the Terminator.
You know, with or without the hole puts me into a very awkward position.
Mark, he likes a bit
Even
of
Mark has to debate about it a little bit there. See?
Hey, we're doing a mass debate.
Where you going? Get back. Look at him sneaking off, pretending someone's at his door.
Yeah, I've just had to grab that coffee there.
I don't know if we're laughing at Marcelo's expense, laughing with him or at him, but I will say that there's a lot of laughter.
I got to tell you something. You know what? We can do that. Let's get Marcelo to do the audio book for Luxury to Last and also collecting Louis Vuitton. Let's do the both. Let's do the two as a 2-piece combo meal deal Christmas set. What do you think there, Danny? And we'll have some singing from you as well. Can we have you singing?
No problem.
Let's do it, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's do it.
We'll let him do that, and I'll definitely do it. I'll do it, yeah.
I'd let him do it. I'll let him do it.
But the deal is you have to let him do it for me to do the singing.
All I know is that I can provide the background vocals.
Mm-hmm.
And the chorus will be Archie, 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 Archie. That will be the chorus.
Yeah. Women's.
Please don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
It's amazing, isn't it?
No, horrifying. You know what? You pulled out a really low blow, Archie.
How's that?
I mean, that was the most vicious thing I've ever heard you say. You deserted your country in its hour of need. Is what his response was. I mean, but a little true.
Don't be too hard on him. I mean, let's face it. I would run if I was called up for military service. I'd run as well, Marky.
Well, you know, that brings up a good point. Why are you not in Ukraine right now?
I'm Australian. I'm not Ukrainian. I'm Australian.
All Ukrainian heritage must go defend the motherland.
And then they say it's from Huddersfield.
The silly thing is, a lot of the Ukrainians were mixed in with Russians. I don't hate. It's very hard. You got two sides of people there.
I've got a.
You know what?
It's almost like a civil war, huh? Almost.
Exactly. And you know, the funny thing, all the rich people have fucked off. The rich people they long left. They long left.
Except for maybe the drifting Americans, because it may be a lot.
Whatever happened to Coach Red Pill? What happened to Coach Red Pill? Have you heard anything?
I posted on him. I posted
What's
on
that?
him. I posted a video on him.
I know, but what's happened to him? You posted no, but is he okay or not? Or he's in prison?
He's in prison again. And then his father did an interview with the media regarding that.
Well, where is that? I can't find. Can you?
I'll post it again. I'll find it and post it again.
In WhatsApp, or where are you going to post?
I posted it on WhatsApp, but I'll post it directly to you. I posted it in the group, but I'll post it directly to you because Bear was following him too. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm going to spare by saying that there's a super chat out there.
We got a super chat. Super chat. Where have you been? Patek Philippe, $5. The Archieverse is better together. AC3. Thank you, Tan.
You know, speaking of which, can we send out a shout of hugs, love, and admiration for ER at this moment?
Yes, sir. Please do that. Please.
I feel like this is a woman who she comes to the fore when she's needed. She steps back when she thinks it's better for the Archieverse. Complete class act, fighting the good fight, and I just wanted to float it out there. ER, we love you and we admire you.
My sense is she's probably listening, even if she's not listening now.
I hope so.
Watchbox, Marky, what do you think of it? Give me your honest opinion.
Well, show me that it stays open, and I vote yes.
Well, you got to bend it. I've just bent it back there. It hasn't got a spring, but it just holds itself back.
What if you were to use a toothpick, like on a Toyota, to keep the hood open?
Yeah, I suppose you could do that, but what do you think?
I think a chopstick might work really well too. A chopstick would hold it open.
Exactly. Listen,
have you sprained it now?
The leather is
sprained it, Archie.
It's beautiful.
Do you want me to put the watches in there and you can have a look as a collection?
No.
Archie, have you sprained joints on it now, bending it?
Sorry?
Have you sprained the joints on it? You said you bent it.
We can't understand you unless you're
it doesn't have a joint like that. It's not like a Rolex.
No, like when you've bent it back like that, you said you've bent it back.
Yeah.
So have you broke it or sprained it?
I don't think it had anything there. It's got the fucking Italians. They didn't put a spring in it. Have a fucking spring. It holds it up. Fuck me dead. How fucking difficult is it to fucking do that?
So it won't be Tan's next.
I love the color. I love the color. It's kind of a chocolate brown. I love the two-tone, the contrast.
How long before you send it to Tan? That is a good question.
That's why we're asking if he sprained it, because then it'd be Tan's next watch box.
Yes. Exactly right there. We got a super chat. How have you been? Okay, that's it. We're up to date.
Where?
I gotta be honest with you. I really love that Zenith. Fuck that Zenith. It's such a cool. I love the rubber. I don't know what you think. You know what? I really want to get a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage again, but I want a ceramic. Okay,
listen. You're on the boat. You're on the boat with Sirocco sails.
Yes, sir.
The boat starts to go down, and you've got time to grab the Bluesy or the Zenith, but not both, or you're going down with the ship. What do?
You would have to take you'd have to take the bluesy, wouldn't you?
You would. Yes, you would.
Because it's more money, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Thank you. By the way,
I do love the Zenith. That doesn't mean I don't love the Zenith. You know what I'm saying?
I noticed you let Sirocco sales go down by taking the time to grab your Belusi.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I love him.
Fucking super chat at you, grab it in your
I'm
ass.
saying you didn't save him. You saved the Belusi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I misunderstood your question.
Well, no.
There's a chat from Patek Philippe, $5. Danny, hold Archie honest whenever he puts on the hillbilly tourbillon. He has to say, "Yeehaw! Yeehaw!
Yeah. I have to say it like a genuine cowboy.
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 I got to tell you guys, seriously, the watches themselves there. What are you guys doing for this coming year? How do you feel? Are you buying more stuff? What do you see as on the horizon? Danny would say it's just all boring, nothing really much he feels like he wants.
Apart from a Batgirl or a Batman, I'll get one of them later on. But I'm not really bothered.
I really hate hype. I hate the hype watches. I really.
But see, you have a pizza. You have a Pepsi already, though, right?
Who, me?
He's got a Batman.
Yeah.
He's got a Batman.
No, I won't mind a Batman or a thingy because the hype's died now. The hype's with the Pepsi now, innit? Or the left-hand drive.
I think the Pepsi's the one to have.
Well, it might get very hard after April if they discontinue it. You know, then we're all, then you're fucked. I would get it now. What if they discontinue it? What's going to happen to that price?
They're not going to discontinue.
I'll be buying on grey anyway.
That would be.
You haven't shipped them in 8 months.
That would be a stroke of insanity if they discontinued.
I don't disagree with you, but look at the shit that they've discontinued.
I don't think they will discontinue it. I think they'll discontinue the left-hand drive.
They discontinued. Well, I hope so, but they discontinued the black one.
Well, that's probably because most people were getting a Pepsi. I mean, that kind of makes some sense to me.
What do you mean most people were getting a Pepsi? They barely made any. You had to wait 4 years to get a Pepsi.
But no one really wanted the black.
No.
I bet you they sold a lot more of the black than they did the Pepsi because they made them.
That's true.
They might have had problems with the
I'm just saying, do not underestimate Rolex's ability to discontinue something that most people like.
The problem that went wrong with the black JMT is they brought it out with polished center links, and that put a lot of people off. If they brought it out with brushed center links, I think it'd have sold a lot better.
But then it's just almost aesthetically, it's almost a Submariner at that point.
Well, they're both are anyway, aren't they? Pretty much.
I think that was the variety spice of life.
DBW, why has Rolex not delivered a Pepsi to an AD in almost 8 months?
How do you know this, bud? Marky?
Might be working on bezel inserts.
Any AD will tell you. Just ask any AD.
Yeah, but they're saying that to just fucking G you up and make you money.
I guess I can't say I'm close enough to an AD to feel like they're telling me the truth necessarily.
Well, I have contacts, and they all seem to agree on the same thing. They
haven't made it in 8 months. Huh?
Yeah. Also, finally,
are they going to bring out a Coke? Are they going to bring out a Coke?
Nobody knows. They don't tell anybody anything. But that's the rumor. It's just a rumor.
You think the Pepsi machine is jammed or something?
I don't know. I mean, look, they came out with the new Daytona with the steel rim around the ceramic, which today, BBW, you said you'd like to see. Well, they announced that, and then they never delivered it until very recently. But what they kept delivering was the old discontinued model, and they did that for like 4 or 5 months.
I know, because the ADs kept saying, "Oh, we don't have the new one yet. We have."
Well, they weren't lying, and they're not lying about not having a Pepsi.
Well,
and here's why I think, and it has everything to do with the watch that I'm wearing right now. Camera on. It has everything to do with this watch.
Your ball?
No. This is the
Tiffany.
That's right.
Oh, that's the Tiffany.
What's that worth now, Mark? What's that worth now, you reckon?
a ridiculously stupid amount of money, but you know, about 21 to 25, they're right in there, which is stupid for a $6,000 watch. I know it's
still,
stupid, guys.
It's still come down a little bit from where it was.
Oh yeah, man. Of course it did. It was getting close to 60 during the midst of the craziness. But the reason that I think that they're discontinuing the Pepsi has a lot to do with what happened with this exact watch. And that is, with this exact watch, Rolex sent letters to its ADs telling them 6 months, 8 months before this was discontinued, do not take orders for this dial. Do not take orders.
I see. And that's a major hint that it's going to be discontinued.
Well, that is right. But what happened is I found out about it. I made a video, and I think Rolex went, fuck, you know what? We're not warning anybody of anything anymore because they decided they just couldn't trust
keep
anybody.
their mouth shut.
Yeah. So I think the reason that they started just not shipping them, which is exactly what they did with this, is way before they start shipping the new thing. They shut down the production line of the old one, shift over to whatever the new thing is. But I think they've done that, but they've just decided that there's no more warning anybody not to take orders on this watch, because if they do, Goldberg's going to make a video or someone's going to, it'll leak. So
that makes a lot of sense.
That's just, listen, guys, it's all theory. None of this is based on anything that I've been told. The ADs know as much as we do, or less, because the ADs don't typically keep their ear to the rumor mill the way we do. They just sell what they get. And
the ADs don't know what the other ADs are up to. They only know what they're up to, for the most part.
Well, I mean, I think they know a little bit from their rep what is policy, so they do know what they're.
Marky, what's the thing as far as that pre-owned program? How is that going? Is that been a disaster, or it's been good for them? How is?
Listen, this is just my guess, but here's the thing: that was never intended for us. Us being the savvy watch collector, that was never intended for us. I mean, it's a little bit similar to the certified pre-owned automobile, which allows the dealer to just charge more for the same used car. And
it's got warranty and guarantees of it being correct.
Yeah, but that's what the AD is doing. But a savvy watch buyer does not need to pay more for a certified pre-owned Rolex. I think that was Rolex's way of putting I think it was smart, don't get me wrong, but I believe that it was Rolex's way of helping the AD make a bit of additional money at a time when actual proper inventory has been difficult to come by. So I think that was
from JL to Mark.
I think that was a bonus.
JL to Mark, $8. Mark, I've been to 5 ADs in the past few weeks, and 3 of them had Pepsis. What?
Yeah, no, my best guess is
underwhelming in person.
My best guess is that, and JL, you can let us know in the comments. I think you're talking about exhibition watches, not for sale. Nobody's got 3 Pepsis in the fucking window or a Le Mans. So I think you're talking about exhibition only watches, and those don't count. They don't count
here for Patek Philippe, $5. The joy of playing with your Minotaur. Written by the Cardinals of No Horns Allowed and Mark Goldberg.
Yes. Well, we all love playing with a Minotaur. Moo.
100% right.
Notice that the rancher logged off the instant my battery died, and he hasn't come back. WTF. The fuck? Anyway, nobody knows what Rolex is going to do. I'm just kind of piecing together and making a guess. By the way, do I think they should discontinue the Pepsi? No, that would be insane. It's so popular and so difficult to get. But Rolex does whatever the hell they want. And actually, as far as a Coke goes, do I think they would discontinue it in favor of Coke? Yeah, I kind of think that's what's better than average odds. That's what's going to happen. But I think it's stupid if that's what they do, because the Coke is a red and black bezel, and I feel like black is uninteresting, whereas, at least on a bezel, And in terms of the Pepsi, the contrast between the red and the blue is incredible. So I think the Pepsi is a much more interesting watch. So if they do this, I don't know why they would want to do it. I don't get it. But they do what they want to do. Super chat.
Super chat. Where have you been? We've got a super chat here. We got one from Patek Philippe, $2. Was the 5296G a perfect watch? I got to tell you, Patel, you know what? I fucking loved it. I loved it. I should not have gotten rid of that. That was absolute perfection. And yeah, 38 mil automatic Calatrava. I fucking really, I had the I prefer the non-sector. Yeah, it was fucking perfect. Jake Brooks, he's the guy who paid for the Chinese meal. $20. Happy New Year, Arch. Include me in the next white tea day. The next.
Now, was that the Chinese meal where they shorted you on the bok choy? They only give you a small block of bok choy.
Oh, don't worry. Bear ate a lot. Bear ate a lot.
Did he?
Bear ate a lot.
You know, Bear's got a voracious appetite, and I admire that about him. Thank you, Jake Brooks. Very generous of you, sir.
He's
a super member, not just a member, a super member.
Super member there. We got JL, $8. Mark, everything is for sale. Depends on how much you're willing to spend.
You know what? In most parts of the normal world, that rule applies. But JL, what this means, another super member, JL, congratulations. What it means is you don't fully understand how the Rolex AD distribution contract works. So let me school you just a little bit here. What he's basically saying is, yes, those were all exhibition watches.
Yeah.
The Rolex will not register an exhibition watch. So an AD cannot sell the watch because Rolex won't register it. The way they register watches is at the time of sale, Rolex takes the electronic card, which has an RF reader, and through a dedicated iPad or iPhone that they've been given by their Rolex rep, they register that card that goes along with that serial number watch. Without Rolex's permission, they cannot sell them. Moreover, a lot of times what Rolex will do with those exhibition watches is the rep will come in and take them back, and he'll take the Pepsi from you and he'll give you a Daytona, but he'll take that Pepsi and give it on to the next AD. So they rotate. Are there moments when the AD who has possession of the exhibition watch is told by Rolex that they can sell it? Yes, that happens too. But let me tell you, it doesn't happen until Rolex says. Otherwise, it won't get registered. So your option of buying an exhibition watch probably improves if you just buy a whole lot of crap, high margin diamonds and gold from your AD. But there's no guarantee that the Rolex will not take that exhibition watch. They may not authorize it for sale for a year or more, or they may move it to another AD where you have no relationship. That's the deal. It's complicated, guys. They're not stupid over there. They are a bit cunty, but they are not stupid.
No, I totally get it there, Marky. It's Marky, this coming year, what do you see yourself doing? Staying with the collection, adding, shrinking? What
I have seller's remorse every time I try and sell something. I was thinking about selling a couple of the OP41s, because I got 3 of them. And I did a little check.
What ones have you got? What do you got?
So I've got this one, which is the keeper.
Yeah.
But I've got the dark blue, which is standard.
I got a dark blue 28 mil. Okay, I wouldn't mind. You got a 41. You got a 41, have you?
Got the 41, and I've also got the green. The Stella dial green, which is still in production. It's not super common, but it's not super rare.
So how much do you need for the blue one?
I mean, I'd have to look and see what they're selling for. Look it up on Chrono, have a look. They're like 6+, but they're getting close to retail. I think you can get them less than 7.
Yeah, that's what I sort of thought.
And so I would have to, make a discount to somebody, maybe for a nice Birkin bag,
Exactly. Hey, we can certainly I can bring it along and you can decide,
Maybe something could be worked out there. But what I had thought to do, I don't think I'm going to be able to do. Okay. What I thought of doing Now, this was before I checked pricing. I thought of parting with the OP41 dark blue, the OP41 green, taking that money, putting it towards a celebration dial, and then coughing up a bit of difference. But when I priced it all out, I realized, you know, it's still going to, like, the cash that I would have to throw in would be like probably 10 grand.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not
Tell Philippe, $5. Mark, so you're telling me I can't go into a Rolex AT, offer to drop $500,000 and not come across a few Pepsis if I went round?
Well, you know, okay. So let me give you the flip side of what I was saying before. There is a fact that I omitted, and that is, I don't think there's any doubt that certain ADs keep stock, old cool stock, in the safe. Okay, so no, I don't think they can sell you an exhibition watch unless they call their rep. You know, they might be able to call the rep and go, James, please, please, I need permission, and then maybe they'd get it. Or maybe they've got a couple of them that they've been hoarding in the safe for the last 2 years, waiting for a guy just like you. So I do think that there are flaws and cracks in the system where it could happen, and where there's that kind of money, yeah. But what JL made me believe was, you know, you couldn't just walk in there and go, hey, you know, come on, here's $5 grand, do me a solid. $500,000 opens up a lot of doors, because some of these guys have got safes packed full of old stock. That I do believe.
Good point.
Also, by the way, you know what else, Archie? When they get into that scenario, they know who they sold Pepsis to over the years, and they can drop a dime. They can call, hey, Joe, listen, I sold you Pepsi 2 years ago. You wearing that thing, or would you like your money and then some back? You know, that happens too.
Good point. And they can give something else which is hard to get for them. It's a whole minefield of games.
Well, Mr. Zozo is saying that, you know, I've had good predictions in the past, but Rolex will never produce an exhibition watch that is not meant for sale. I agree with you. It's a question of when and where. They're going to sell those exhibition watches. That's why they've got movements in them. But Rolex I didn't say they weren't going to sell them. I said they determine when and through which AD they're going to sell them. And they may sit in exhibition status for over a year before they're authorized for sale. And it may not even be at the AD where they resided for 6 or 8 months. That's all, Mr. Zozo. But will they be sold? Yes.
Marky, it's time to wrap the show up. But I want to say, man, it has been so enjoyable chatting to you.
I think the hero of today was Patek Philippe with all those watch-related questions. Kept us on track, man.
And I got to tell you, Mark, I really enjoy having you here, man. You're a good soul. You're a good soul, and I really do appreciate you coming on, man. It was a really. Can I ask you? Look, can I do this without sounding like a fucking homophobe?
Hashtag no homo.
I need advice from a gay man, okay? I need some gay man advice.
I don't know if I'm good for that. We might need the kit.
Come on, fuck it. Come on, fuck it.
I have no sense of style.
Give me the advice.
T-shirt.
Do I keep the box or send it back? I got a coupon.
Oh, listen, if you could you get all your money back? 10% restocking fee? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know. I have to check, but I'm just asking you. What do you think? Is it okay or not?
Look, if you could get all your money back, I would. And the reason is that you're anally retentive and you're obsessive compulsive disorder. You're never going to get over the fact that you found a flaw on that thing. It's going to obsess you. The fact that you're asking this question, you know, you never once looked at that Patek World Time and said, maybe I should get rid of it. Maybe I should give it.
Yeah, actually, I understand. Marky, I'm going to have to go through this list here. And I want to say thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. You've been a great sport. It's been enjoyable. You go and have fun with the Satan's kit, and we'll work out a deal on the pink Birkin later, okay?
Sounds good.
Thank you, man. Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Mark II Brett, Patel G01, Showcase Watches. By the way, Happy New Year, James. Great to see you on board again. Patel G01, Patel G01, Mark II Brett, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Yankee Doodle having fun on the date. Yankee Doodle, Raid! JL, Rodent 3.0, Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel G01, Yankee Doodle, Patel G01, The Magpie, Patel G01, Rodent 3.0, Patel G01, Yankee Doodle, Mark 2, Brett, Patel G01. Patel G01, Envy Scotsman, Sam Davidson, Apes, Patel Philippe, Phoenician Cedar, Patel Philippe, Yankee Doodle, Patel Philippe, Swinging Kangaroo, Patel Philippe, Rodent 3.0, Patel Philippe, Nate Dog, Patel Philippe, Eric L. Patel Philippe, Nate Dog, Patel Philippe, Tom A, Patel Philippe, Rodent 3.0, Patel Philippe, Dirk Diggler, Patel Philippe, Swinging Kangaroo, Patel Philippe, 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 the Magpie, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, the Magpie, Patel Philippe, Wishful Thinking, Patel Philippe, Wishful Thinking, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Ross Rachel Brady, Patel Philippe, Starchy, Sirocco Sales, Patel Philippe, 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 JL, Patel Philippe, Patel Philippe, Jake Brooks, JL, Patel Philippe, 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 Patel G01, Patel G01, Patel Philippe. That's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow. I love you guys. See you. Upvote, upvote, upvote. Upvote on your way out, guys. Please upvote. We've only got we've got so few upvotes. What the fuck went wrong?
You know what's amazing?
Upvote.
You know, parting comment before you. First of all, guys, upvote. But let me tell you why you should upvote. Because on the best of circumstances, Archie has a lot of trouble reading. But when he wants to get out of here, he can read 50 super chats in like 10 seconds and not make a single fucking mistake. Why is that?
How does that work?
Pretty amazing.
Okay,
Pretty amazing.
guys. See you tomorrow, guys. See you later.